There we go.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new stream here. We're doing with me running a scenario called the Sanctuary of Sumuho, and you'll see what this all about here in a second. And we're gonna begin. So we have our wizard, warrior, thief, and cleric. So we have all the basic classes. We're playing fantasy. Was it fantasy card RPG? So it's just a super easy system, all D6 based. So just it's really about character choices and that kind of thing, as opposed to rules on that. So we're gonna get going here, and we're gonna play the Sanctuary of Sumuho. Okay, guys. So you guys have traveled from the east to the Western Kingdom, and there's a city called Mycelium, right? It's this ancient city that borders on the Inhab Desert. It's just this inhospitable tract of land. And the Inhab Desert is rumored to have numerous treasures and wondrous sights in it, right? But it's very dangerous. All kinds of bandits and that thing. So your adventurers from the east looking for work, and you see that an archaeological expedition wants to go into the Inhab Desert and find a place called the Sanctuary of Sumuho. Okay, and they need adventurers to protect them from the dangers and to get them through the temple, because the temple is rumored to be very dangerous, right? So they need help with that. So you guys have, of course, signed up for this mission, right? And you hook up with the three archaeologists. There's a young woman named Zisha. There's an older man named Zamil, and he carries a intricate staff. And there's a young man named Zarius. And they all introduce themselves as archaeologists who are trying to find this sanctuary. And they know where the sanctuary is. The staff, they found this magical staff that will guide them to the sanctuary. Supposedly the sanctuary was buried like hundreds of years ago. So they're looking for it. And the rumors you've heard about this Sumuho are that he was a living god on Earth, okay? And so they're trying to find the artifacts of this cult, this religion, right? Excuse me. So as you set out across the desert, it's going to be like a 3-day trek, okay? So you're going across. It's pretty miserable. It's hot. You guys are from, the cooler kingdoms. It's very hot here, just miserable. Sand mites crawling up in your pants and armor, and, just uncomfortable. So after a day's travel, you kind of bed down for the night. It kind of drops into very cold in the desert here. And so you're bedding down for the night. So you got a little camp going on. You got the fire going. Now the archaeologists have brought dried camel dung with them to light the fire. So it just smells wonderful, the wonderful aroma of camel dung. So you guys have camped near this old artifact here. It's kind of talking about it. The runes on it are talking about, in ancient language, the Sanctuary of Sumuho. So there's the archaeologist. There's Zamil, the oldest. There's the young woman and the man. So Zarius. So they're all kind of huddling around the campfire, trying to keep warm, and you guys are with them. So put your minis in. Now, if you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask the archaeologists, you kind of just, took this job. You don't know too much about, what you're doing, but hey, it's a paying job, right? And they did promise you that you can loot any treasures you want from the temple, right? So, yeah. So that's pretty enticing. They want any archaeological finds they want to keep, okay? Of course, you don't have an easy way to carry anything big, but anything small archaeological finds they would want to keep for themselves, but you guys are welcome to take any treasure from the temple you want, So, anybody want to ask any questions?
I say to him, it sounds a little too good to be true. Something sounds fishy about this.
Yeah, you mean an empty temple that is ripe for the taking?
And we get to take it all, and all they're worried about is a bunch of artifacts.
Well, the temple is buried under the sand.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna hang back and listen, see if they're in there talking, see if they're saying anything
Oh, okay.
that we can pick up on.
They seem
maybe.
very excited that they're finally going to get to see this temple. They've studied the ancient lore of this god, this Sumuho.
Are there any rumors or lore documented of what form Sumuho may have taken or what happened to it?
Oh, right. Sumuho was a wizard who somehow unlocked the secret of immortality.
He was immortal.
Yes, he was immortal and became immortal. There's all kinds of rumors. Some say that a cult, another cult of the sun god, which was jealous of Sumuho, like banished him, locked him in his temple, and then sunk the temple into the sand and killed his followers. That's a rumor. Other rumors that his power waned and he just diminished. So we're trying to find that out with the expedition.
Okay. Oh, what's this over here? I'm pointing to that.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, these dot the landscape. Sumuho wanted always to proclaim his divinity and would build these artifacts on the landscape to direct the followers to the temple.
And there's glyphs on these pillars.
Yeah.
Are we able to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we mosey on over there with a torch?
Yeah. You look at him, and it's just this like pontification of how wonderful Sumuho is, and he's the most wonderful thing that you could possibly imagine, and you should follow this. You should follow this God, and you will have attained great power and wealth, and everything your heart desires. Essentially, the standard thing of religion where they.
I love them already.
Yeah. I would like to ask the archaeologist, generally speaking, since this temple was suddenly sunken in the sand, is there not a lesser propensity for traps or guardians or anything unpleasant that might resist our archaeological expedition?
We don't really know. But Zamil tells you, he shows you the staff, and he's like, this is the key to the temple. Since the temple is buried, only this staff with the right words can gain us entry to this temple. There's no other way to get to the temple.
Okay.
How did you get the staff?
After years of study, we procured it. We got lucky and found it just in the black market, and we just got lucky with it.
If he's so
Yeah.
great, why is he buried in the sand?
Well, that's what we're going to try to find out. I want you to protect us while we do.
Campfire stinks.
Yeah. The dung is.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand by the camel.
It kind of slobbers like
Yes,
dripping down.
yes,
Is this our first night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we got 3 more of these.
Yeah. So now what I want you guys to do is decide, why are you on this adventure? Okay, now that you've heard this little lore, and I'm going to give you choices. Okay. So if you complete this, you win. You win at D&D. Okay?
Hey.
So here's your choices. Are you going on this adventure for wealth? Do you want to find them? If you choose that adventure and you escape alive, and you find the most wealth and get out alive, you will win the game. Okay? Do you want fame? Do you want to explore the sanctuary and live to tell the tale that I was in this sanctuary and I lived through it? Do you want immortality? Do you want to find the secret of Sumuho's immortality and get it for yourself? Become a god, maybe yourself? Or do you want status? Do you want to lord over your fellow beings? Do you want to ally with the great power and then lord over the other people, like be its lieutenant or whatever? So choose one of those 4. So wealth, fame, immortality, or status.
Is this a group choice? Or
No, you choose secretly and don't tell anyone else.
Oh, okay.
So no one will know your choice. So what I want you to do is take your little card here and write it behind so no one else can see. All right, awesome. Yes, if you attain your goal, your wish, you will win the game. All right. Okay. So the night passes uneventfully unless anybody wants to do anything else. There's pretty much nothing out here. It's desolate.
May I fashion a nose plug?
Sure.
And then sell them to my fellows for
Sure.
Sand.
What are you fashioning them out of?
old socks.
Okay.
My old
Oh, that
socks.
sounds much better. That sounds
Yeah,
much
that's-
I got the camel. I'm good. I got the camel. I'm good.
All right. In all fairness, I'm fine.
Okay. So the next day you have another just bitter day traveling through this wasteland. And then the third day, or the start of the third night, you reach, you get close to the site. And the archaeologists warn you that you're close to the site. The staff is kind of throbbing with power and kind of glowing a slight amount. And the archaeologists all turn to you guys and say, okay, do your job. Looks like there's some people up ahead. You see the glow of a campfire. It looks like somebody's camped on the site of the entrance, so you guys are going to have to take care of that. We'll be back here waiting for you. You guys go ahead and take care of it.
Figures.
They actually don't have any weapons, like they don't carry weapons.
Is there any is this hilly? Is there dunes?
Yeah. So I'll show you what the setup is. Okay. So you guys grab your minis for a sec. Okay, so here's what you see. As the night stars sparkle down. You see this. Okay, so you guys are coming from this way here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's so far you just see this kind of light glowing over the hill. What do you want to do?
I think this might be for me.
I think you might need to sneak up and take
Yeah,
a look.
let's
I'll
make-
come
You would cover me?
loosely behind
Yeah,
you
cover
just
me
in
loosely in
case.
So stay in
but
Zach just
not,
enough?
Not enough,
Yeah.
not close enough to distract from what you're trying to do, and then you guys are spellcasters. You better hang out back here.
Let me get a little reconnoitering done and see if maybe it might be like two sleepy shepherds and nothing to threat or worry.
Little recon.
Right, it could just be a group of shepherds.
I mean, we don't know. I only know
Right,
there's a
right,
fire.
right.
Slaughter the shepherds. Oh, sorry, I turned on the murder hobo.
Okay.
So we're coming from roughly this direction. I'm going to kind of hug the hill line and take advantage of any naturally occurring shadow cover
Okay.
in there to kind of get a look and see what I can at this point, and then perhaps move closer or
Gotcha.
report back. as needed.
You don't think anybody's seen you.
No.
You see
Whatever,
these
be
kind of
loosely behind.
pillars around with strange kind of runes carved into them.
Slip me
And
back
then
there.
it looks like a camp,
You guys.
some kind of camp. And you see a few tents huddled around this fire here. And you also see a strange drum in the center of the. And then you see some kind of lizard-like humanoids huddled around the fire. And these, you've heard tell of these kind of bandits that live in the desert, and their coloring of their scales is like fits in with the desert. It seems like that'd be really easy for them to sneak around and raid people or ambush people. But it's getting cold and they're kind of huddling around the fire.
So that's what he sees. So
That's
you
what I'm
have to
seeing.
come
So
back
I'm
and
seeing-
report to us.
All right,
what
I'm
it's
gonna slide back to the party and let them know that I see there's recall. There's all right, guys. I saw obviously the campfire. There are 2 tents and at least 3 lizard folk armed. There is a drum. There's some ruins. So I don't know if this is something they're just camping or this is something ritualistic or a coincidence. Their skin does seem to blend in with the rock, so the fact that I see 3 doesn't mean there aren't more. I didn't see in the tent, so there could be some sleeping.
Anybody got a bow and arrow or some
I
type
do,
of
actually.
ranged piercing weapon? You can.
I've got, I do have a bow.
We might want to sneak up on the top of the dune and shoot that.
So yeah, it is
drum
strange that
skin.
they're actually camped on the site that they're saying that the archaeologists say that they need to go to.
I would say shoot the drum with the arrow. I doubt they're sitting there having musical dances with it. So,
Some little
if that's
drum-
used
They're
to
not having some little drum circle,
call
some little
for
hippie drum
yeah,
circle.
if that's used to call
Hippie drum
for
circle,
Are they wearing tie-dye? Because I get a few points for that.
yeah, we have a paintball spell that you can.
All right, so I'm assuming that this is
And
not
these
difficult.
things they've erected seem crude. Like they don't seem like they're ancient artifacts that have been there. Like it's something they made, like some kind of shamanistic thing
I'm
that they
gonna
made.
I'm gonna work my way around
Oh, nice.
here.
Yeah, can somebody...
So that way, when they're distracted by him,
Yeah.
I can hopefully. Oh yeah, I grabbed the wrong guy.
Oh, I was to say I thought you were the other.
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong guy. I'm gonna sneak around.
So I volunteered
here.
my comrades.
Yeah,
Like you do.
I'm gonna lay down.
Likewise.
So you're
I
like
work my
crawling
way-
up the hill.
Yeah, I'm
kinda
gonna
thing?
basically do the
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
army crawl
Yeah.
up the top to get to just above the crest, so I can kind of maybe take advantage of the tree from my profile will be obscured by the
Oh,
tree.
gotcha. Yeah, you don't think they've seen you.
Yeah, as if I can maybe
They don't
pick
seem
a
to be paying
shot.
attention much.
Likewise. Can I triangulate them? Or that?
Sure can.
All right.
Yeah, as you guys are pretty confident they haven't seen you or anything.
All right. I'm gonna go and protect the wizard with Twilight.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Yes.
And that might not be a bad idea either, because if there is more in the tent, at least they won't know how many of us there are.
Right.
We can kind
All
of.
right.
Okay, wizard. When you get to the top of the hill, you notice that the strange cairns and things that they've erected here seem to be like kind of like bad magic, like there's bad magic here, like maybe a warning.
A warning.
Yeah.
All right. We'll put my hand on Balder's shoulder and sort of relay. Just be on guard. I mean, even more than normal. Is there any sort of so spells are in combat or twice per session. So I can, as an elf, I can see up to 60 feet in the dark.
Uh-huh.
And I can also notice secret doors. Is
Oh, yeah.
there
Yeah.
any indication of depression in the sand or something where the real entrance might be?
Oh, good point. No, you don't see anything that would look like it would indicate a secret door or secret passage.
Okay. I'm just standing by, ready to call down the thunder if needed.
All right. I will go ahead and line up a shot then as a distraction to see if that doesn't flush out the remaining, and then we can deal with that. My thought is, though, since you indicated that the lizard folk apparently erected these, maybe that so much they're not trying to keep something out as they're trying to keep something in.
Right.
That's,
Could be.
again, campfire,
Possibility.
drums,
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do then, I kind of like the idea of trying to hit the drum. So I'm going
Okay,
to.
that is not keeping something out.
Well, it should make noise and startle everybody, if nothing else. An arrow piercing the drum.
Right.
All right. So all right.
So what I'm not going to have you roll combat score, but I'll have you roll a difficulty. So you just need a difficult. If you hit a 2, you can hit the drum.
Okay.
Are you trying to hit the skin of the drum?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to basically put an arrow into the skin, so
Gotcha.
like a nice rippy, happy, rattling sound.
You can't use it to call
You get a two, you can hit
reinforcements or anything.
Well,
of
exactly.
that
Then
nature.
they have a signal. Okay. And I'm an elf, so I can see 60 feet. So I assume vision, even with the fire, is not interrupted.
Yeah.
All right, are we able to see?
Ka-tink.
Is that an agility type thing? Or?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really not a way for me to do it.
So I'm gonna. They hear the arrow thunk into the side of the drum, the wooden side of the drum, and they're like, "What?"
Good enough.
So they're like, "Something's there." And
Okay.
they
Now I see them move. Nothing else. Nothing.
you see them
Tens,
like get alert, like they stand alert, and they're like,
Tense
"Something's
up. Okay.
something's up."
Still just the three though. Nothing. No one stirs in the tents. Like I'm watching the tents to see if anything
Right,
stirs.
right, right.
All right, nothing else.
You do
Do it,
see a
should
couple
I-
more come out of the tents. and they have bows.
Of course. Snapchat.
So we got 5 total, and they're all kind of grouped together.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I look skyward and then just call down the thunder?
Yeah.
Cast rain of elements. Up to 4 targets in close proximity. So both with the bows and 2 of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 of the other ones, and then 2 bows.
Yeah. So the 2 with the 4 I want to choose are the 2 with the bows, and then 2 of the other.
Gotcha. You got it.
Okay. So combat score D6 minus 1.
Okay.
Roll twice, take best.
Okay. Yeah.
6 minus 1 is 5.
Ooh.
Might as well not re-roll.
Yeah, I would keep that. Okay. So first guy. So he took 1. Oh wait, you got 5.
He's got 5.
Yeah, he took 1. So the second guy, he took 2.
Okay.
Third guy, bow. Bow guy, he took 3.
Okay.
And the other bow guy, he took 2. Okay, so they're all injured. They're kind of smoking and reeling from like this thunderous, rain of thunder, that suddenly appeared,
Okay.
and they seem pretty terrified from that.
That's my call. I'm going after, I guess, the closest one to me while they're dazed.
Okay, nice.
Do I have to? You can just move, right?
You can just move, yeah. You're
Okay.
good.
Yep. I'm rushing them
All right,
as
nice.
best from behind as I can.
Yeah,
If he's
yeah.
not facing me, whatever.
Yep. So roll D6 combat die, and I'll roll D6.
Oh, I'll take that one and that one.
Okay, so you got a
And
6, right?
Is this where I keep going?
Oh, you just roll 1d6.
Oh, what about the explosive melee attack and defense action rolls may explode?
Oh, if you roll a 6, then you can roll another die.
And another.
Oh, you got another?
And a 5.
Okay.
So
Since you rolled a 6, you get another coin. And you just devastate this poor guy that wasn't expecting the attack. You come bum rushing out, just throttle him, and he just falls down, gagging in his own mortal juices, and expires into the sand.
I set him up, you knock him down.
I figured. Now that they're
Then
groggy.
So we'll say
Okay.
that was one of the ones you didn't hit.
Okay. Thank you.
That much.
So kind.
Generous.
all right. So
All right.
then, are we going in any particular order, or can I just run
can
in?
just go
and-
if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just go in and try to take out this guy.
All right, nice. Ah.
Okay.
All right, so roll your combat die.
Yep. And I take.
Ooh, so I got a 4.
And I got 2 minus 1, so that's 1.
Okay, so you take. Oh, you got 1 total.
1 total.
So you take 3 damage.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So that was less than effective.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. I will go ahead from my position on the hilltop, snipe at the one there with the bow.
Okay, hold on. It's my round.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you guys all went. So, if you want, we can go in turn order, or you can just skip around. I don't care, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
If you want to skip around, if you guys feel that's too confusing or whatever, we can just go in order. That I assume you're kind of hidden here. so
Yeah,
he
I'm
didn't
trying
really-
to use
he
the
didn't
tree
really
line
see
to
you.
break up my outline.
And these guys are like, the threat. So this guy turns and starts madly beating on the drum, like. Doom, 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 doom. He wheels around,
knew that
takes a close range bow shot at you.
Uh-oh.
Rack. So he got 3.
I got 2.
All right. So you take 1 point of damage. Unless you want to re-roll with one of your coins.
No, I'll suck up 1 right
Okay. Okay. So this guy turns to the cleric. Oh shoot!
Oh,
4 total.
Yeah, let's see
I
what we
think
can do here. 4.
All right. Just like ching ching ching, or like weapons are flashing against each other, but no one gets the upper hand. This guy wants to get some range because he's a ranged person, so he runs over here, and then suddenly notices you, He's gonna take a shot at you. That's 2.
All right. That's less than 1.
Okay, so you take 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. So whoever wants to go.
You started first.
Yeah, I was
last
just
time.
saying,
if we go in order, then
Right. Let
Yeah.
me go ahead and take a shot at my my little friend there.
This guy here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't. No wait. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
'Cause you have -1, right?
Right. So
Okay.
obviously I winged
Okay.
it. I hit a rock
Yeah.
or something.
So yeah, nothing happens. So it just kind of bounces off the rock.
All right, I'm standing up on the hill now. And do I know anything about? We know what these creatures are.
Yes.
They're kind of. They seem to be primitive.
Yes.
Do we know what they fear? Like,
they're
are they-
very like
Tribal superstitious.
yeah, superstitious. Yeah, they're very superstitious. They fear a lot. They fear a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So
Like manifestations or anything like that can
Okay.
scare them.
So, I want to read through my tome. I'm feverishly flipping through, and I find yes, recipe for, and then like I don't even know how to describe it. Some really wraith form looking thing that's going to look like a spirit or something that could scare them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I
Yeah.
want to cast summon outsider.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So d6 minus 2 for a minimum of 2.
Yeah.
3 minus 2 is 1, so it's going to be 2. So for 2 rounds, it will be summoned under my control. The outsider will not harm itself, can only be directed to attack things that I say. It's adjacent to me right now. Can move and attack the following round on my initiative.
Do you want to summon an angelic creature or a fiendish creature?
What do you guys think?
Hmm.
Oh, it's the cleric. What,
These
what do you
guys
think will
look
freak
pretty.
them out more?
These guys look pretty evil.
Yeah, I hate to
So-
see you summon something fiendish like, oh hey, it's our guy. Now our morale is up, and we get a combat bonus.
Hey, to the party.
All right, yeah, something seraphim, angelic, something.
Okay, so what's the power of the being you summon?
Okay, so now I roll a d6 for
Yeah,
the type.
yeah.
All right. 1. So it is a type 1 outsider.
Okay.
Can I use these new that thing she just gave me?
Oh, it's a pretty weak outsider.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this kind of bestial creature appears. Where do you want it to appear?
It says it is summoned adjacent to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then the stats say 12 M d6 minus 1. So hit points.
Yeah, that's the hit points.
M.
Oh, it's a medium size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Combat score is d6 minus 1.
Yeah.
Combat
Rolls
explode
on
on
a
a
6,
So,
right?
yep.
Okay.
So that's what same thing I was doing there last time.
So it looks at you, ready for your commands.
Okay. And then it may move and attack the following round.
Oh, right.
On
Right.
Caster's initiative.
Just like
Okay.
So that
Well, that did not go as planned.
puts
so,
it
so they're
on-
kind of that's kind of bellowing, and you do notice that they're like, what? You know, it's like it's kind of bellowing, and it's like echoing through the this little ravine here.
Okay.
All right, so now it's on me, eh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna, for what
Already
short
put one
distance
down.
there is bum rush that guy. Except I'm not really gonna try to attack him. I more or less want to see if I can, like, maybe grab his bow and knock him over.
Oh, right. You don't want to kill him.
Not really. 'Cause,
Okay.
Well,
You want to restrain him.
what I'm gonna try to do is grab his bow and knock him over, and then I want to run, if I can use one of these to make like an extra attack.
Yes,
and
you
run
could.
towards the drum.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
So
yeah.
first, I guess I'll try to see how good I can if I can grab his bow and knock him over. And
Yeah,
knock
yeah.
it out of his hand, or if it snaps in the.
If you
fray
make
or
a
whatever.
4 strength check, you can do it. So roll 2 dice.
So yeah, re-roll. So that's where I get my re-roll. It's 2. That's not gonna work out. And it's 2. It's nothing. So I get a hold of it, and we're struggling.
Yeah, you could use the coin if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's use a coin. So does that, the coin makes a
So
successful?
you, no, it makes you re-roll.
Oh, just
Yeah, you
reroll.
gotta re-roll.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay, you got
We
it.
got a 6.
So you got his bow and knocked him down.
Okay, and now I guess I have to use another coin. Here's another one.
Okay.
Now I want to bum rush the drum and just put
Did you roll
sword.
did you roll a 6 on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
To
you
knock him
get-
down.
You get a coin back.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
And just try to put my sword, hammer, whatever through the skin of the drum.
Oh, okay, nice.
While the other, the other guy's like banging on it, like
Right,
he's not
right.
watching me. If
Yeah,
I
he's
can
like
sneak in and just pierce it, or
like sees you come up and
yeah,
you just go.
yeah. So
So roll anything but a 1 and you got it. All right. So the drums explode. The drum skin explodes as you smash your battle hammer onto it, and the lizard or the bandit folk guy looks scared. That your crazy attack there,
Nice.
and afraid of you because he saw what you did to his friends. All right,
Okay. So I guess I'll hit the guy in front of me.
nice.
Oh, stick.
shoot.
5.
Okay,
Oh, right.
I got
minus
4.
5 minus 1 is 4, and okay, you got 4.
Okay, so we're still locked in combat. Nobody's getting the upper hand. It's like.
That's awesome.
totally
these two going at it.
Run a good show.
All right, Sneaky.
Okay, I am going to again try to hit the lizard folk on the rock
Okay.
across from me.
Nice.
Rolling with new dice, so here
Okay.
we go.
1.
Okay, he avoided it.
I dropped the arrow. Oh hey man.
It's like you try. I kind of picture you're trying to get like a steady shot, and you keep like kind of sliding down the sand
The
hill.
sand,
It's like dang it, just like you slide it just the wrong time, and it like chunks into the rock. All right, cool. So you see something interesting. So.
The guys you're fighting suddenly dive into the sand.
So this one goes, whew, and like dives under the sand. So make a dex check, and you need a 5 or 6.
3. No.
Okay. You're like it knocks you over.
Okay.
So this one burrows into the sand, and then comes over here. So Brack, make a dex check. You need a 5 or 6.
1.
Oh, so Brack goes falling down.
Little bastard.
So this guy, seeing that the drum is no good, dives into the sand also. And they're kind of like swimming around in the sand around you.
All right.
All right.
Who's next?
So he's going to shoot his arrow.
No, he's up on.
Oh, he missed. So he's trying to see, and you just pick the perfect amount of cover.
Perfect
and you-
covering that tree.
Yeah, it's like kind of sticks in that little tree there.
It's like Tremors. That one can't burrow.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say, it's like trying, you can't burrow through the rock there.
Right. Good point. Yes, he
They're gonna
can.
be in trouble if they figure that one out.
Okay. Whoever wants to start.
These mounds of dirt, we can see where they are.
Yeah, you can see them
Okay.
swimming in the
So they're
sand.
not that below the surface.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I say, on it, boy. And I want the outsider I summoned to charge the nearest one. And
So it literally just leaps off the
Yeah.
thing and it starts tearing into the sand.
try and rip this thing out. Yeah,
Nice.
And attack. So
Nice.
Absolutely.
it's a d6 minus 1. That's a 1. Minus 1.
Okay. It got 7, so it doesn't take anything
Okay. And then I will.
because it's harder to hit in the sand.
I'll pull my wand out of my robe and fire a magic missile at the same one.
Nice.
D6 minus 2. 1. Minus 2 is negative 3.
Nope, it avoids it. The sand smokes a bit and kind of crystallizes as you magic hits it, but doesn't do anything.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Brock.
All right.
Okay, these guys are swirling around you, and you're like, oh!
All right. I'm gonna see if I can pull one of them out.
Oh, pull one out.
Oh,
Nice,
I'm
nice.
The rest of you guys would get off your asses and do something here.
All right, if you can do a 4 or better strength check, you got it. Oh, okay, so you grab one, yank it out of the
And
sand.
as I yank them out, I don't know, whatever's in my opposing. I don't care if it's my hand, anything. He's gonna get clobbered.
So do you want to smack him like with your weapon?
Yeah.
Or stab him with a dagger or
Yeah, while I'm holding on
Yeah.
to him. Just
Like
give
pull
it,
your dagger,
while
like,
I'm yanking him out, and just give it right to him.
there you go. Roll your combat.
6.
Ooh, I got 4.
Oh, 6.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh, oops, sorry. All right, so you just, you guys, did you hit, what weapon did you hit him with? Was it your hammer, or did you draw a dagger or something like that? Or?
Let's assume that. Yeah, the hammer, because I
Okay.
would have had to. I had
Yeah,
the bow
yeah.
in one hand, so I either ditch that.
Right,
Or,
right. So you ditched the bow. So I imagine you grab the guy, yank him out of the sand, and just pulverize him with his hammer. It's just a bloody pulp. It quickly stops moving after you hit it, smack it a couple times, and the other one is still swirling around you. Do you want to keep laying on the ground or stand up?
Yeah, I'm standing. So.
Okay. Roll a dex check. You need a 5 or 6.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. All right, you're up.
I want those dice.
Seriously.
Yeah.
The ones
I
you
bought 12
loaned
of
me
them.
are like loaded to roll one. They were casino dice, you said, so they're loaded to roll one.
I'm assuming they are. They were in like some cheap dollar shop.
Gotcha.
They were like
All right, Boulder.
25 cents.
All right.
Just grab it.
Can I target them even though they're under the sand?
Sure
with the
can, yeah.
holy light. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm just gonna, while I'm still kind of on the ground,
Okay.
blast the guy.
Oh,
All
with
right.
holy light. Nice.
Holy light. So
Yeah.
that will take. It says roll 2 dice, take the best results, no defense.
Nice.
6.
Oh! So this light sears into the sand,
Yeah.
blows the sand into the air, and then it throws the thing up, and it's just seared crisp in front of you.
Our people way back here are getting a fireworks show.
Yeah, it's like-
Everything that's been going on.
Yeah, yeah, lights and explosions, and you're like, what's going on over there?
Now for rolling a 6, do
glad
I
we're
get
back
another
here.
one of these?
Oh, you rolled a 6? Yeah, you
Yeah.
get another one.
Okay.
Yes, you sure do.
Sorry. Thank you. Not being greedy with my.
Oh
just
no,
making
no,
sure.
yeah,
Nope, nope,
yeah.
nope.
Yeah, ask for it.
Anytime you roll a 6, or just for like combat actions?
Anytime you roll a 6.
Okay, yeah. What was that 6 I rolled earlier? That was no, it was, remember?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It was the call down.
yeah,
You
right
call
down.
down thunder,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Anytime you roll a
Got
6,
it.
you get one.
Okay. All right, and then I guess I'll try to stand up, or am I done?
But the only stipulation is you can't get more than one a turn. So if you did it,
Done.
if you rolled multiples.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. You want to stand up?
If I
Yeah,
can.
you can do that. You don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
Because the thing is crisped.
Okay. There we go.
Nice.
All right, I will go ahead once again and try to remember how to use a bow and arrow. So
Okay. You you hear something coming up behind you.
Ooh. Okay.
It's coming right for us.
It's coming right for us.
So a larger like sand thing is coming up behind you. It looks larger than the ones you've seen with the lizard folk, and it's heading straight for you.
All right, it's heading straight for us. Okay. Since agility is my thing,
Into
Yes.
the trees.
I'm not even going to try that. I am actually going to see if I can do like a sort of run and jump off the little hillock there to get down to my.
Oh, nice.
my
Oh, yeah,
friends.
totally. Do a kind of
Yeah.
flourish. It's like yeah.
You know, like I do in real life all the time.
Right.
Do I need to make rules or?
Just don't roll a 1.
That's not really been my game today.
But it's dexterity, so
Oh!
yeah, you're good. Just nice flourish. Get down there.
Ta-da!
You tell them.
Hey guys, there's something even bigger than your sand pile coming up behind that sand pile over there, and that's what I have to report. Oh, and I shot like 5 of them too. You guys should have been there. It was really.
Yeah, I killed like 5 back
Yeah,
there.
I took
You
their
guys are
wallets,
messing
they were-
around
yeah.
up here. Just a few of 3 or 4 up here. Yeah,
I pinned. Yeah,
Yeah,
pinned.
I totally demolished them. Okay. So everybody's gone.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm
So he turns and sees that the devastated his friend, so he's going to take a shot. Brack. Roll the defense die.
Oof.
So I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Okay, so you lose 1 heart. Got nicked by an arrow.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that little.
So this guy's swirling. This guy's still swirling around in the sand. So you guys here make a dex check. You need a 5 or 6.
No,
Ah!
I failed it. It's a dex check, so don't you get to
I
roll
failed.
two?
Oh, I get
You
a,
do. You get another roll. Yeah.
I get another roll. One more time. Here we go.
Oh, you got it. And you
Ooh,
get a
and I
coin.
get a point.
And you get a coin. Okay, so you're on your feet. You're like, whoa! You're on your feet. Also, Sneaky McSneakerson.
Yay!
When you come down, when you roll down, you notice that in this tent seems to be a chest, some kind of chest. Maybe some
Focus.
Yes, we'll get that priority.
Focus. Focus, Steve.
I call the chest, you guys, because I killed all those other dudes you didn't
Might as
see
well
me
let him
kill.
look at the chest. You're not helping kill anything right now.
I could beat them.
Come on.
Okay, so this guy takes a shot, and I already shot the warrior, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah,
hit me.
sorry. So this thing comes cresting the hill, and then a huge explosion of sand, and this thing comes swirling out of the sand like.
Oh, snap. What do we got?
So you see this sandworm like lurch out of the sand. Its claws slashing through the air, ready for some dinner.
Oh, nice.
So
Goodness.
Now it's our turn.
yes,
All right. Nope. Nope.
holy light.
Holy shit. 6.
Oh!
Tell me.
Okay, so this holy light sears it, blows chunks of it off, but it's swirling around for a minute, and then it gains its composure. It's bleeding profusely, but it's still up.
And do I get a red thing for rolling a 6?
You do, yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
All right. That was my 2 shots for this.
I think to myself, nice. But I'm spent, so I'm just going to, without even looking, I'm just going to bring the magic wand around on this guy and take a shot at it.
Nice.
6.
Oh.
Minus 2 is 4.
Oh, okay. So you get him dead center and leave a smoking hole in his chest and sparking magic, and he drops down, falls down off the rock piece.
Yeah, I have a Gimli Legolas moment with Balder.
He was hurt already. Hey, I scared him. I hit the rock. I made him dance.
Hey, I scared
You
him.
get a penny for that? You roll this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks,
Take
Tim.
All right.
All right. Well, we got these 2 show-offs.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're still on the ground, but there's one swirling around next to you.
All right. Well, might as well join the party.
What about your wolf dude?
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
out. You're
And,
Yeah.
yeah, so I had him. Are there any left?
There's this one here.
One in the
Swirling
ground
and there's this
a
thing.
worm.
Yeah, I want him to leap through the air and take a shot at
Okay, so he's like,
because he's about to vanish.
his super powerful legs. He crouches and just goes flying through the air, lands on this thing, is just clawing like crazy,
and rolls a 3.
and rolls a 3. Okay,
Nice.
good. I roll.
Oh, you could be lucky.
An A for effort. An E for effort.
Okay, I rolled a 3 also.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
So
just trying to get the upper hand.
More of the ching
And then it
ching, ching.
vaporizes. That's the end of 2 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I may attack then. I think you want to. Maybe you should slap the one on the ground. I'll take a range shot at the thing on the hill. That might be a better use of our.
Okay.
Okay, before you do that, this thing is still swirling around, so make a dex check. You need a 5 or 6. Oh, you got it, and you got a thing.
Okay. All right. So now that I know I'm stable for the moment, I will take a shot at the sandworm of doom. A 4.
All right. So 1. So you do 3 damage to it. You thunk it solidly.
Yeah.
And it lets out a holler, a scream of pain, but it's still thrashing around.
Okay.
Hasn't fallen yet.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try to yank that thing out of the ground again, like I did the last time.
Okay.
Because-
Make a 4 or better strength check.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, son of a.
You get another die because you get advantage on strength checks.
Son
Oh,
of
okay.
a. God.
He's too squirmy to get hold of him, get the scruff of him. So, all right. Do you want to try to stand?
Yeah, I'm gonna at least try to get up.
Okay.
So we gotta.
Some dignity. So you get a 5 or 6.
Nope.
Oh, you're still. You try to stand up. It's like whoa, fall back down.
This one's squirrely.
Standing is
Standing is hard. Yeah,
hard.
standing is
It's
hard.
like thinking.
All right, everybody go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the worm sees some easy prey there laying on the ground, slithers down, goes for you.
Me.
So roll it, warrior.
What? Good. God.
Oh,
I'm using a coin.
Okay.
Oh wait, you only got.
I only got one actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you get it back. All right. So you. It tries to clamp down on you, but you smash it with your hammer and take it out. It falls dead to the ground. You're covered in kind of a slimy, gooey blood.
Don't worry, guys. Let's get this. Don't worry, guys.
I'm good.
And this thing is still swimming around in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Quick question. So it was attacking him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So why did it take damage?
Because when you roll combat, like in actual combat, whoever rolls the lower actually takes damage.
If you're in melee.
If you're in melee.
Oh, okay.
If you're ranged, you don't. They
Doesn't
make a
matter.
defense, but then they don't do any damage to you because they're not firing back at you.
Gotcha. All right.
Right.
Thanks.
No problem.
All right, so now we got one guy in the sand.
Yes. One guy swimming around over here.
right.
Cleric, as you start to do what you're going to do, Balder,
Yep.
the thing kind of gurgles out some, kind of chokes out some blood. It's barely alive, and it looks at you with kind of almost human eyes for a moment, and says, "Curse," and then falls dead.
Oh,
It
that's
doesn't mean
creepy.
anything.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything.
Sure. Yeah. Just
Don't worry about it.
the cursing talking head thing.
He's just mad because you killed him.
He's just mad 'cause you killed him.
He's
just upset 'cause
he's just XP.
He's just upset because you killed him.
He's butthurt over that.
All right.
vulture over
I'm gonna try to play whack-a-mole with the sand thing. Just,
Okay.
All right. So move over.
Oh, so you want to move over and try to whack
Yeah,
him all?
that didn't work well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll make a dex check.
Okay. 4.
Okay, you fall.
Fall down.
You
So
fall
I
down.
I didn't hit him,
Yeah,
and I fell
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Okay.
Can you shift me over like 6 inches? And then, yep.
Do I need
Once
to
again,
shuffle over like an
and-
inch?
Oh wait, I get to go. Oh, have you gone?
I haven't gone.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
We ended up going.
Oh, right. That's right.
Am I
that's
presumed
right.
to be out of
Yeah.
line of sight? Yeah.
So this is 4 minus 2.
Fudge.
I'm gonna burn this to do a reroll.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, man.
6.
Oh, you get it
And
back.
Minus 2,
And you
so
get it
that's
back.
4.
Okay. 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what I hit. Oh no. Yeah. So
Two.
that. So the missile shoots, blasts the sand up, and suddenly the sand stops moving. So you must have got
Some
it.
of it turns to glass.
Yeah, exactly. So suddenly the camp is quiet.
Okay, can I stand up now?
Yes, you can actually. Dust the sand off.
I think I will
All right.
perhaps carefully take a look at that chest.
Okay.
Okay, and I can bind wounds, right?
Yes.
Heal 2 to all characters after encounters.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
I want to
Destroy
inspect
two
the
hit
head
points
of this
back.
worm.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the bow that I stole and go check the other one that was originally carrying it and see if he has some arrows or anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
it
get-
does have some arrows, some crude arrows. Yeah.
Would you mind grabbing me some too? since
Absolutely, get your own. Pick up the ones you
Well,
missed.
mine are all in the
They're
enemies that you
crude
can't
but
see.
serviceable. Crude but
Yeah,
serviceable.
check the other one. And
You get 2
Yes.
hit points back.
Okay, thank you.
Binding
Alright.
wounds.
Nice.
Healing
thank
up.
you.
See, I knew
Okay.
that magic was good for something.
Uh-huh. All right.
Warriors, we're not big fans.
All right. So if I were to check the chest, All right, so
You like want to check it for traps? and
yeah,
that
I
kind of
want to
thing?
check it for traps.
Okay. Okay.
I know I have this, I don't know, the elf advantage is for hidden doors, but
Yeah.
with nimble, let's see, on a successful agility task roll, disarms traps on a successful agility, unlocks on a successful agility.
Nice.
right,
Okay,
so-
you have plenty of time, so you don't need to roll.
Okay.
So you just check it. It doesn't seem to be trapped, but it's locked. And you fairly easily pick a crude lock. So you each get another healing potion.
Oh, right.
Good on you.
I know, right?
Here's some arrows. Thank you.
Oh,
I'll
thanks,
trade.
man.
I'll trade you, man.
Trade you, man.
End of the turn. Buy a drink.
And
You
you
have to buy a
find
drink.
and you find some other crude like stuff as well as some silks and stuff that have been stolen from caravans.
That's just like typical bandit-y.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder if the hero would like these, or whatever that chick's name is. That's hanging back if she's still back there.
Oh,
What do you say? What do warriors do after a fight? You know.
They probably would.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's been a little while, and these guys see that the explosions have stopped happening, so they kind of crawl up and they see, oh, you've cleared the area, great.
I had been looking
Yeah,
at
I
the
did.
worm.
Oh, you were looking at the worm?
Yeah, I was,
Oh.
you
What
said
were
it
you- what
looked
were you trying to
almost
look for?
human.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wondering if this looks like it may have been a humanoid of some kind that got morphed into this form
Oh, right, right,
from being in this area, or if that's not the case at all.
right.
Any way to-
Yeah, you don't think it's the case at all. You think it's
Okay.
just some kind of
Creepy
natural.
monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I examine it, or is it the same creepy monster kind of thing?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Can I-
nothing really interesting.
Can I take a close examination of the crude pillars?
Yes,
To see
yes.
if anything there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be kind of shamanistic warnings about like the area's cursed or dangerous.
I'm gonna go
Or
check the other
bad magic,
tent.
bad juju.
Now that I got my arrows, I'll check the other tent and see if there's anything in that
Okay.
one.
You just find some flea-infested cloth that they were laying on, kind of bed pallets.
I'm gonna take it over to the thief. That's sneaky.
Hey.
No, it's just
Oh, I found your
Just
baby
kidding.
blanket.
Sand fleas,
Thanks,
just
man.
kidding. Sand fleas.
man.
Thanks for bringing your baby blanket. I feel so much safer.
These large rocks perched on top.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna poke one with my staff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is it loose? Does it fall off?
If you poke it enough, you could get it to topple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so it kind of crumbles.
Okay.
Nice.
But no change there.
Nothing feels different or
And
changed.
I'm
Alright.
supposed to be the destructive one here.
So Zamil holds the staff up and he says, "Oh, it is time. Let us enter the temple of Sumuho."
Here,
So-
take this blanket.
I'm warily stepping back because I don't really.
Now we almost stand close. You don't want to be out of the effect.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So he explains that to us.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So as you stand close, he takes the staff and he begins to swirl it around.
All right.
And suddenly, like a whirlwind begins to engulf you. And then the whirlwind, as it engulfs you, it starts blowing sand up. And the sand starts sinking out from under your feet, and you start to go through the earth. You're actually going through the sand, and the sand is blowing up. And the only thing that's keeping the outside out, away from you is this swirling magical wind, and you just keep going down, and you reckon it's probably about 50 feet that you've gone down. And suddenly you see this shining door before you.
What the beep?
Everybody grab their mini. Scene change.
Dun, dun, dun.
We doing a complete swap of
Yeah,
all
complete
things.
swap. Complete swap.
There we go. These are right.
As I stick my butt in the camera. Twerk for the camera.
There you go. Asking for another sexy time video.
We couldn't get past it.
I roll to seduce. It's a sandworm. I'm working it.
I rolled a seduce. I stab in the darkness.
That only works on gazebos. We've had this talk, yes.
Okay.
Just check on the stream.
So you see this magnificent door in front of you.
That is pretty.
magnificent.
So you're all standing in front of the door. The whirlwind is swirling around you, keeping the sand at bay.
So we're kind of like,
We'll wait for Baldur to come back.
yeah.
Before we proceed. And Zemiel says, "This is it, the Temple of Sumuho. We have made it, friends." And all the archaeologists are very excited. They hug each other and pat each other on the back. You know, we've done it. We've made it. So the swirling took you about 50 feet into the earth, and you end up in front of this magnificent, crumbling door, and the whirlwind is just around you, and you're just in front of the door. So, yeah, they're all congratulating, patting each other,
All right. How do we get it now? What do we do?
and they're like, "Oh, well, when do you open it?"
Do any of the markings look familiar to me from my studies?
They seem to be like some kind of magical formula, maybe, of fire and ice.
I walk up and knock on the door with my hammer just to see what it's made
Like,
of. Is it wood? Is it stone? Is it
right.
metal?
It looks like some kind of strange metal. So as you walk, as you get closer to the door, something suddenly pops out of the door and kind of startles you and pushes you back. Who enters the Temple of Sumuho?
I point back at the three.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm like,
Listen.
Why have you come?
Yeah, I definitely turn around and look at those.
So
We're escorts. I'm waiting for the big guy to talk.
So
Yeah.
Zemiel kind of drags you out of the way. He's like, "Oh, great Sumuho, we have come to seek your magnificent knowledge. Please allow us to enter." And the head thinks for a second and says, "Yes, you may enter, seekers of knowledge." And so they enter. And then the doors close again.
We didn't follow?
As you try to, the doors closed on you.
Oh.
Knock, knock, knock.
Why
Is the
do
face
you
still there?
seek the Temple of Sumuho, wizard?
Again, for your greatness, to bask in it.
Oh yes, my greatness. Tell me of my greatness.
It is great.
It is great.
It is.
It's so great.
It's so great.
It is great.
You.
Come on, say something.
I've heard stories of your influence on this land since I was a
Yes.
small boy. I only want to learn.
Wonderful. Then enter, friend. Enter, friend, wizard. So the door opens for you.
Okay.
Who wants this? Anybody? Now you notice that the whirlwind is starting to diminish.
Okay. I'm knocking.
I think in rapid succession we should all
Okay.
know.
What do you seek, warrior?
I seek your greatness again. Sumo.
I am great. Yes. What else do you seek? Is that it? I know I'm great.
To serve you
Oh, to serve me. Yes, I need servants.
and be all that you need me to be.
Yes, I can do that. I mean, you can do that. Enter, friend. Let the door let you in.
All right. I step forward. Yes, I seek entrance to learn more about you.
Yes, I am wondrous, and there is much to learn about me.
I wish to know all that there is to learn.
Then enter, friend. Cleric.
I will knock on the door.
Yes.
Oh, great Sunumo, I seek to enter, for I seek to see all the beauty and wonder that surely roots only with your permission.
Ah, yes. Are you pious, thief?
I can become more pious than I am now and be more worthy to see such beauty and magnitude.
I would love to see that. Enter, dear friend. So the door closes again.
And
So you've all
And
entered.
we're back again.
You've all entered Oz. Okay.
All right. Immediately, I'm assuming I see the wizard.
Yes.
Is everybody
yes,
still
you
standing
see
there?
everybody right in
Okay.
front of you. So you come into a magnificent hall. There are all kinds of carvings on the walls, praising the glory of Sumuho. The wonder, wonderful wonder. The wonder of the age. So you see the magnificent hall. You've entered through the entryway here. It seems to be another entryway that's closed with a door, an elaborate door. Two looks like side passages. Some marble pillars. And you see a magnificent marble statue in the center of the room, holding a wondrous golden staff. You also see the room is lined with, look like funerary urns. Maybe the sacred of the Sumuho, his dearest worshippers, preserved here for eternity. You've also heard tell that sometimes they keep treasure in these urns.
I'm sorry, was that treasure? With a capital Treasure?
So the archaeologists are like, I'm glad you all made it
Now we're
through. You
talking.
followed our lead.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Grown-ups are talking.
We must obtain the staff. We need it for our quest.
A different staff than the one he was using? Okay.
So he needs
The one that's-
staff out
the
of
one
that
that's on this.
statue,
Oh, of course.
he says. I don't know. Wizard, do you notice anything?
You feel it's definitely magical. There's magical emanations coming from it. It's highly magical.
There's certainly juju about it.
Can I examine the pillar or the statue? Were there any writings or warnings or?
It just speaks of if you seek the entrance, or if you seek to meet Sumuho, you must be worthy of the staff.
Listen, I just.
It's like, fetch the staff for us.
Okay, so maybe that's more of a thief thing? Because I happen to have 50 feet of rope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll work.
Okay, that always works in that other game.
Climb up and grab it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to
It
do a
looks
little.
kind of hooky. You can,
Yeah, I was just gonna. Surely I can. Yeah, I can just throw a line and climb up there.
Yeah, there's no danger. Plenty of time, it seems.
it's a trap.
Thank you, Admiral. All right. So do I need to make any sort of roll or an inbuilt check?
No, you can carefully climb up and
I'll carefully climb up.
you kind of grab the staff, and it's a little off balance. So make a dex check. Oh! Okay. You managed to balance yourself, but you managed to balance yourself, but the statue begins to teeter, and you've got the staff now.
Okay. Yay.
So the statue begins to teeter, and then falls over. It smashes into a pillar, which falls down, smashes, and the ceiling starts to come in. So like the temple is collapsing. And
Not my fault, man.
It's a little bit your fault.
it's a little bit your fault.
I got the magic stick with the juju.
You need to start standing behind the cleric.
So it's like, so you have a choice. So the archaeologists run. One runs for this door. Help me open the door. The other archaeologist runs this way, and the one over here runs this way.
Oh.
So choose which way you would like to go.
These guys have obviously never been dungeon dwelling.
I think they're definitely book academics. Okay, hey,
Okay.
scary.
All right,
All
we
right, so
gotta move.
which one was paying us? Which one was the money?
Yeah.
No, seriously, which one is the money man?
Well, the old man is the one who
He's like the brains and the money man.
he's hollering you, bring the staff to me, bring the staff, we
All right,
need it.
Bring him
all
the
right.
staff.
Well, all right, I will sprint and climb with the staff
Yeah,
after
okay.
the money man.
Make my way for the big
Wonder
door.
How,
That's
how
for,
big and heavy are these urns? Can I grab one on my way through?
You could smash one and see if you see any shinies inside.
On my way by?
You could grab one if you want to heft it over there, but you probably take damage from the falling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're just gonna keep running. Then.
Okay.
If they're not heavy enough to make it real easy on a way
You
by,
could.
then
You have time to smash one and see if there's any shinies in it.
no, I rolled a 1.
You don't have to roll.
Oh,
You
okay.
hit it. So which way do you want to go?
I'll go that way. 'cause
Okay.
That's where I'm
Okay. So
seeing
you smash an urn as you go through, and indeed, like fantastic jewelry and stuff comes out,
of
comes falling out. So it's oh here. You can write it on the card. You have essentially a couple hundred gold worth of jewelry.
Oh. Now I followed the chick too.
Okay, so you all get to where you're going. Get the door open. So you guys follow Zamil, and as you follow Zamil, it seems just a kind of a long straight hallway that has just reliefs of Sumuho and his great deeds and his wondrousness and all this kind of stuff. Blah blah blah, etc. etc. And so you guys, as you guys go here, Brack, you're with the other archaeologist, and these seem to be made like cloisters or something, and rooms, and a lot of it's caved in and filled in with sand and that kind of thing. But
I was just ducking in to get out of the.
Oh,
so
right.
If I can, now that I see the doors open, I would. What's her name?
her name is Zisha.
Yeah, Zisha. I would probably grab her by the elbow and say, "It's open," and make a beeline for.
Okay, she seems to want to go this way,
Oh.
but you can go the other way.
Oh well, if she's saying no, there's something here, then I'm interested in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems
I'll
like
just
she
say,
was maybe interested to find out what's back here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so as you guys are as you're going through, you find some wondrous armor that maybe is enchanted.
Does this armor fit?
It does.
Very manly physique.
Miraculously, it does fit. So you have this armor, and the deflect means that when you roll a defense roll
Yeah.
and something attacks you, you can roll it again if you don't like the first roll. But you can only do it once per encounter.
Once
Yeah.
per combat.
Once
like
per
the
combat, yeah.
Entire.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So essentially a room encounter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So nice. So as you guys are working your way
take it.
back, Wylock, it seems like a priestly area, and you suddenly come into what looks like a worship area, and there's like tons of like gold plates and like gold candelabras and that kind of thing, and the archaeologist just wide-eyed and suddenly pulls out a bag and just starts shoving that stuff in the bag. It's like clanking as the archaeologist is like just nabbing that stuff.
All right. Any books around?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. I want to grab the most important looking one, like one that might give hints as to how to become immortal, like
Oh yeah.
Sumuho did.
Right.
Am I able to discern that?
Okay, as you pick up the book, it kind of crumbles to dust. It's so dry and old. Yeah, it's like you had this knowledge in your hands, and now it just suddenly turns to dust.
Okay. I will redouble my spirits, look at the dust, and I want to attempt to sort of reverse time on it or mend that material.
Oh, nice.
And cast freeform magic.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so you're able to kind of like Doctor Strange, like reverse time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah.
So that I have the book intact. So
Right.
So freeform magic.
Okay. So as long as you don't roll a 1, you got it.
6.
All right.
All right.
Oh, take a coin. All right. Okay, so the book forms, and the spell seems to be holding the book together long enough that you could kind of glance through and try to find stuff. So you're trying to find any secrets about the secret of immortality?
Yes.
Okay.
I might become.
Right. So the secret seems to be that Sumuho somehow bound elements together, opposing elements, and that the magical energy from binding those two opposing elements gave him immortality.
Okay. It's kind of like nuclear fission, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. I
Nice.
just logged that in the old noggin.
Okay, gotcha.
As she's putting
Yeah,
plates
she's like
in her
grabbing
bag
all
and
this
everything.
the gold. She's like
Yeah.
in this big, it's like Santa sack of
Yeah.
gold, you know. She's like filling up. Okay, but then you realize, oh crap, we're kind of stuck in here. Like there's doesn't seem to be any kind of exit or anything. So you're entombed.
You mean in the complex in general? We get back out to here, right?
Oh no, it's caved in.
Ah, good.
What do you want to do?
Excellent.
And she kind of realizes that at the same time. It's like, oh, how are we gonna get out of here?
Did we go far? Is it just a room right here?
There were several rooms.
Several rooms.
Like there were several rooms of like priest quarters, empty, and then there was like kind of a central worship area where you found all the gold and everything in the books.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of looking at Yisha. And, like,
She's like looking at you like, what are we gonna do?
If it's possible to discern where what turns we made relative to where they are, if we could tap on walls or something.
Oh,
or
yeah,
look for loose
yeah.
bricks.
Yeah. Does your elf ability give you anything?
It does. Can find secret doors on a tough task roll with a simple glance. PM rolls when I am near a secret door.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, I won't roll. I'll have you roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. 4.
Okay.
Is this an intelligence-like task?
Yeah, it would be.
All right.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, 6. Take a coin.
All right.
Or you already taken a coin this time?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank
Okay. So yeah, as you kind of tap around and look around, your elf senses, you uncover a very well hidden door that seems to lead to another chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over here. And
All right.
We'll work on trying to pry it open.
She's like, ooh, and she drags the bag of gold with her. It's like clang, 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 making all this noise. Okay, so same here over here, Brack. You guys go through the cloisters, caved in, and you kind of crawl through a little bit. Make a defense check or a CS check to see if you take any damage.
1.
Okay, you take 2 points of damage from some falling rubbles.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So but you do manage to work your way through, and you all finally meet up in this other room, which will be back over here. Okay. So here's what you see. You see some more funerary urns, and it looks like some of the room is caved in. Sand is seeped into the room. And you see an amazing sight in the center of the room. It looks like an enormous scorpion's exoskeleton
Oh.
in the center of the room.
Just a statue. Just a statue. It's fine.
And
Throw a rock at it.
the archaeologists are like amazed. They're like, wow, we've never seen a specimen this large. There are giant scorpions in the Inhap Desert, but we've never seen one this large. They used to be worshipped as gods. Specimens this large.
Are there similar doors in this room?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, these doors aren't here. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
wanna-
would like to, since I'm a dwarf and I got a decent idea about stone traps, they're like, wait, let me look and see if there's anything that we're gonna set off here.
Okay, the room does look unstable. Like the pillars are cracked. There's sand seeped into the room.
Okay.
Some of the ceiling is collapsed.
Okay.
So it looks
So-
it looks like any wrong move could set off another cave in.
Okay. Like nobody touched nothing.
Oh, I was gonna pry out the
Slow.
jewel eyes, but maybe that's not our best decision, right?
Oh, you want to try that?
Yeah, why not? What could possibly happen to cave in?
Okay, so as you begin to step up, You see the thing seems to move ever so slightly, you think, and like some dust kind of is trickling down from it, like it hasn't moved in a long time, but suddenly it's starting to move. You want to continue?
I'll hold my position for
Okay.
a moment.
No.
You guys don't have any healing magic, do you?
I have a couple of healing potions. Can I take them prophylactically, please? Definitely gonna roll 6 and get those going. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold there for a second and see if anything else happens for the moment.
Okay.
So obviously we're gonna have to get
Okay. Nothing. The dust settles. It doesn't seem to. That slight perception of maybe it moved, maybe it didn't, or maybe the room's just unstable. Maybe you just scared yourself a little bit.
Am I still holding the wand? Have I given it to the archaeologist, or am I still holding
He
it?
wanted it. Do you give it to him?
No. I'm gonna hold the wand.
He doesn't seem to be happy about that.
Well, life is full of disappointment. So the guy who can't hit a lizard man at 20 feet in a moonlit sky. I am going to hold the wand very gently, move it out in front of me, upright, not pointy, not making a threat, but upright towards the scorpion exoskeleton.
Okay.
Anything happening now that I've done that?
Nothing seems to happen.
I'm gonna ask
The archaeologist kind of chuckles at you a little bit.
I'm gonna ask the archaeologist, what is this thing?
Thank you.
Did they
Smugly.
Brack, I'll give you 50 gold to go jump on its back. 50 gold.
50 gold?
Yep.
You don't even have 50. You haven't even
I will have 50 gold.
gold.
I will give you 12 iron spikes as collateral.
Can I pick him up and throw him on the back for me? Okay.
If you want to piss off a wizard, sure.
No, I asked the archaeologist, what is this thing? What,
I don't know. That's what you're here for.
no, didn't you guys? You
They
guys
just
supposed to
told
know
you all they
everything
knew that it
about
was
this.
like these scorpions were worshipped. These giant scorpions were kind of worshipped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask then.
He doesn't know anything
I'm-
as far as the trap, like
I'm
if it's a
gonna-
trap or anything.
I'm gonna go to one of the urns while keeping an eye on
The closest,
that,
like this here.
and yeah,
Okay.
while keeping an eye on everything. Can I lift the lid off that? or
Sure.
Carefully.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind
Yeah.
of towards me, so that if it poofs any.
Oh yeah. Like kind of like.
yeah. You know, I'm not like one.
Yeah.
eyeball.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. It seems
This
like
isn't
just
my
an
first
urn with
dungeon.
ashes in it.
Okay.
And you also if you want to check what's in it.
Yeah, I kind of
Okay.
do a scoop to see if I feel anything within the ashes.
Okay. You find 500 gold worth of jewels.
All right, why don't you get on the back yourself? Because I'm pretty upset. I need your help.
I'm gonna move to the opposite side. Try for the first urn.
Okay.
This seems to be somewhat profitable.
It does.
All right.
Carefully
Carefully open the jar.
The whole spiel. You find 500 gold worth of jewels.
Is there a door or is that an open hallway?
It's an open hallway.
Okay, while they're doing that, I'm walking up to go just see what's in that hallway
Okay.
beyond.
As you do,
Yeah.
the scorpion suddenly comes to life and snaps at you. So make a defense,
So
make a combat roll.
Is that back here, I assume?
Yeah, that'd
somewhere?
be back here.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, 5.
I knew it.
Ooh.
5 minus 2, 3.
Okay, so you take
Hey,
2 points of damage.
I'll take.
Okay. So it suddenly snaps at you, and you think it's probably wise to kind of step back. So, unless you want to stay where you were.
Oh no! If I
Okay.
can step back, I will. It doesn't move. It doesn't walk.
Once you it doesn't start moving towards you. Once you go back, it like just kind of freezes again.
Interesting.
Want to sneak? Maybe this side of the room. If we can stay outside, because you see the rubble, you had to pass between the pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, nice.
Do we want to try sneaking by the pillars on the other side, or do we want to try to fight?
Hugs the wall where the urns are, maybe. It's got.
I'm gonna back up, and I think maybe I'll take a little smack at that urn right there, or do the twist and lift, and see if I can.
Okay, make a combat roll.
1.
All right. Yeah, you have 0, right?
Yeah, it'll
You
be
take
0.
4 damage. And it's still snapping at you. Do you want to fall back or do you want to stay where you're at?
I'll fall back.
Okay, because it turns and
Oh, really?
you're like, whoa! And then it kind of goes back into place. Once you
So
get
it
back to
doesn't
the pillar,
freeze.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It
freeze
seems to
where it
freeze.
was. But
No, it doesn't freeze where it was. It kind of settles back into place.
All right, my bad. That apparently does not work that way. Okay. Have I gone yet? Or are we still in like a combat action or
No, we're not in combat action.
not in a combat action?
No.
Okay. So I will use one of my holy lights, and I will try to heal you guys. Took some hits.
Nice.
Nobody dies. All right. All friendly characters roll twice. Take the best results. 5. Okay.
All right, so you
5
guys
back.
heal 5.
Oh, wow.
So that puts me back up to 6.
Up to your maximum.
Up
yeah.
to maximum
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
All right, thank
Nice,
you.
very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
All
Okay,
right.
no more
Should've
sticking
tried that.
hands in jars. Lesson learned.
All right, the archaeologists are getting upset. It's like, come on, get us past this.
Give him the fancy stick.
All right, Mr. Fancy Pants, you can have your little magic
Thank
stick
you.
here. By the way, I want to raise. Big, fat raise.
Okay, thank you for the stick. Now get us past the scorpion.
Oh, see,
That's cold.
I'm almost tempted to push him towards it.
Wait, distraction.
Yeah.
It
Distraction.
doesn't seem to trigger until we pass by the columns.
Yeah,
Can
the
you-
columns
Yeah,
seem to
yeah, that seems to be
the columns
the
seem to
trigger.
be the
Can you try to
activation.
shoot out the eyes from behind the columns?
Okay.
Breck, can
I'm
you
gonna
knock
pick-
down a column?
I was gonna say,
Those
I'm
eyes-
gonna
those
either
eyes
like
could be
pick
worth
up an
1,000
urn and see
gold
if
each.
anything triggers
Wait,
it,
the
or
thing
just
is, where
people.
the room I thought was
That's
like
what I'm
one
curious.
wrong move and it's gonna collapse on us. So I'm not sure column pushing is really our best decision of the day.
Run fast.
Well, first, I'm
Make
gonna
a
pick up
civil
one of those
engineering
big
check.
urns
Okay.
and kind of chuck it
Building
just to
inspector.
see if it reacts to that.
Oh, okay,
'Cause
nice.
so far, it's reacted to.
So like grab the urn here and then chuck it into this range.
Okay.
yeah,
like
where
that?
where
Okay.
it was reacting to
Okay.
the other two. To see
So
if
it
moves
suddenly
or-
turns and snaps and just shatters the urn and like the ashes go flying everywhere. The shards go bouncing around the room.
Okay,
And then
so
it just settles back to where it was.
it definitely is not just a life form type of thing. It goes after anything.
So anything entering that zone is provoking an action. But I want those jeweled eyes.
Yeah, they could be worth 1,000 gold.
I don't know,
each.
I'm debating the logic of hitting something like this with a pointy, with a pointy stick from a bow. This
Right.
might require maybe some more subtle magic or something.
Can I determine if this is undead? Or is this like a
Yeah, you
construct?
could actually. You don't need to make a check.
Okay.
You don't feel that it is.
Okay.
You feel that it's maybe some kind of construct.
Got it.
Okay.
It can be distracted though.
It could, yeah.
Let's distract.
We all have iron spikes, right?
Let's
Yes, we
distract.
do.
Chuck it to one side, chuck them to the one side of the room in a constant stream, and then sneak by the other side. I don't know what its reach is. It's an idea.
Suppose
though.
we'll find out.
It's all I've got.
All right. So we try for the look over there distraction.
Oh,
and if
right.
it doesn't
Or
work,
maybe
we jump it.
All right.
Right. So you're all gonna just like chuck your spikes
I'll give
and
mine
then just
to you
kind of boogie up
guys.
one side of the room and then go try to go out at the entryway
Yeah, why not?
or the exit.
Oh, we're not gonna try to
I think-
manhandle.
So who's
this
gonna be
place?
Balder's gonna try it first.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Well, it was my dumb suggestion before. So
Are you chucking them or are other people chucking them?
I would say other people.
Okay.
You chuck them and I'll make a run for
Okay,
it.
okay.
And I'm gonna run up
Up this,
this side since
okay.
it seems to be freer of
And you're
rubble.
gonna chuck them on that side, I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just throwing
Yeah,
iron
so-
spikes once a second or something.
Okay.
All right. So I wait.
Okay.
Waiting
so
for
you're
the
waiting.
thing-
You're waiting to go, and like they start ting, ting,
Yeah, as
they're
soon as
bouncing
it-
off the stone and making a hell of a noise. The thing suddenly turns, it's snapping, knocks one of these down.
Oh no!
The room's like,
All right. I'm gonna
but
try
it's
to
like
book it.
snapping. It's snapping out of you run and you make it through the next. And the archaeologists see you do that, and they're just like, "Fuck it," and they're just like, oh. They just follow you right with you and like
let's
go
go for
through.
it. So
So it's like this train of guys, like,
at that point, I'm standing at the door, like, "Come on!"
yeah.
So I got my.
I think we're all gonna follow suit.
Yeah,
I mean.
follow
All right.
suit.
So I've got my.
And then
my
a block falls on your head and squishes you.
Block falls. Baldur dies.
So I'm waving from there. I'm gonna start
Whatever.
throwing my spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar.
Same trick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
same trick.
So yeah, it seems to totally work. The thing is going after, and you get through, and then you see the thing kind of settle back to where it was. All right. All right. Made it to the next chamber.
We're down. No spikes left. All right.
All right. So the next chamber, you see an interesting sight.
It's a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Do you guys like the scorpion?
Yes. That
Yeah.
was sweet.
We should have.
I love these little urns, though. I'm just like, okay.
You guys want anything? Beverage? I'll grab one.
Oh, no, I got.
Just gotta find
Thing is, for as good as everything looks in your videos, it looks so much better in person.
Yeah, when you actually.
No offense, I mean-
it looks good on.
Yeah, I
on
don't
the
think you can
screen.
quite capture it
Yeah.
in the videos.
I think to some degree you can.
Yeah.
The subtleties of the paint, it looks so much better in
Oh,
person.
thanks.
Looking at some of the stuff you made in the box that they
Yeah.
got there, it's a totally different appearance holding on to it and seeing
Yeah.
it than it is.
Even like your arch. I'm just like,
Okay,
even
so
like
you
that
see
arch.
this
It's like,
interesting.
whoa. It's like, okay, this is intimidatingly in a good way.
Yeah.
So you see this interesting.
Oh, that moves. That craft moves. What in the world?
I need your recipe for this marble look. Once
Oh,
we're done.
thanks.
Yeah.
No, I really do. Once
So
we're
you
done.
see this kind of platform with these kind of crystal eyes.
I saw this in Mario 64.
61.
It's funny when I test this pillar. There we go. I always get it to work, and then when I try to use it in the game, it never works. Okay, so you see these eyes, and they kind of train on you as you come into the room.
Alright.
And then you see this.
Uh-oh.
There are these strange kind of gems.
Oh, this one. I remember. I think I remember this.
It's actually different than that one.
Ah. That was a dragon head.
So as you enter, you see this strange platform, and the eyes, these crystal eyes kind of seem to look down, these magical pillars seem to kind of look down at you.
Now all these strange stones around this thing is different in some way?
Yeah.
Different colored or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all different kinds of,
And
some kind of magical stones.
Throw a spike at the eyeball. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm out, man. I'm out.
I'm actually going to toss one right up in the middle just because
Okay.
to see
Oh,
if
toss
they,
a spike?
see if they
Okay.
something happens. They
Okay.
look at it, laser beam it, shoot it, it
Yeah.
vaporizes.
So you throw it up, it kind of bing, 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 and the eyes don't move.
Okay, so apparently
They seem to
only-
be trained on you guys.
to say maybe it's a focus thing or maybe it's an organic thing.
As the archaeologist, you guys don't happen to know anything more about this one
You've
than
got the
you did
magic
the last
stick.
one.
Do the thing.
No, you guys figure it out.
Hey, when it says
Didn't
2
he?
spells per combat, does that like mean per encounter, like per room?
Yeah, per room.
Okay, so even though we're not
Yeah.
fighting anything, I can
Yeah.
still do like 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the freeform magic is 2 per adventure.
Right.
And you've already used 1.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
that. I have. Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, we're interested. Again, is there a door or a hallway?
It's a door. Actually, the door is closed. It's like a big metal door that's closed.
All right.
I want to weave a connection to an alternate plane and bring in an outsider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Demonic or divine?
Oh, gotta be demonic this time.
Okay. So roll for type.
All right. Oh, first the length. The
Oh yeah, the length of duration.
4 minus 2. 2 rounds. And the type. A 1. I'm gonna burn a.
Nice.
Yeah. Chamo. You can't spend 2 coins, can you?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So it's type 1.
Okay. You want demonic or divine?
What do you think, Walter?
Hmm?
It's just a it's a test subject.
Yeah,
It's a guinea
sacrificial
pig.
demonic.
Yeah, demonic. Yeah.
Eh,
So
evil
this,
guinea pig.
this warrior from the abyss appears beside you,
Yeah.
ready to do your bidding. Master.
Okay.
What shall I kill for your master?
So I don't know what you would consider 2 rounds here. I want her to walk across to here and attempt to open the door.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
then the other thing would be attempt to touch one of the stones.
Okay, so she walks over there, tries to push the door open, and it's solid. It won't, even with her demonic strength, it doesn't seem to open.
The eyes don't follow. The eyeballs don't follow her.
They do actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So the eyeballs follow her,
All right.
and then as she comes back, and try, what stone do you want to try her to touch?
This light blue one.
Oh, okay. So she comes over here, and try. You want her to lift it or move it?
What is it embedded in the ground? What's it
It's
like?
not embedded. It's just sitting on top.
Sitting on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try and pick it up.
Okay. She with all her even hellish might, she can't like move the stone. She can't even budge it.
Okay. All right. And if that's then she vaporizes.
She just-
Thank you for your service.
in a cloud of
$22.95.
You're gonna PayPal her the gold?
You could summon her again or summon someone again and try other stuff.
Tell that guy
And
with
then
the
eyes
staff
kinda
to
come
do
back and
something.
look at
Maybe
you
the staff he's carrying has some type of.
Nothing's vaporized anything so far.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go up and take a look at the white rock.
Okay. Cool.
See if I can get any closer and see if there's anything. Oh, all the way over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll just go up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at the white rock. Is there
Okay.
any
As you step up on the stone, you notice that there's some writing in this on the steps there.
Okay, I'm gonna take my time and take a look at the writing.
Okay. You can't read it.
Can't read it. Okay.
The wizard might be able
Can I?
to. Yes.
All right.
Okay. So the wizard steps up. Let's stand aside.
All right.
So, and it says in a very ancient, mystical language, an equilibrium of elements frames the world. My power is stabilized between the ether and the void, 2 opposite but balanced orbs. It says an equilibrium of elements frames the world. My power is stabilized between the ether and the void, 2 opposite but balanced orbs.
Okay.
So is this one of those match the types? I'm sorry, match the types to get the door open?
Let's
kinda thing?
go.
It seems to be that way.
Yep.
What are all these? Do they? So none of the stones have.
None of them are
anything on
labeled or anything.
They're just
Yeah.
different colors.
Yeah,
That's
they're
it.
Different colors. So I'm
So-
guessing this is Earth. This is
Water.
probably negative energy.
Void.
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 Water.
Water, air.
Fire. Well,
Ether. That's
fire. Positive energy, ether, or air. So
The
it
elements.
seems like they're kind of
I was gonna
balanced.
say it would seem like
Elements
that
frame
we're-
the world. I'm gonna try to pick up the white one. Maybe. I don't know.
Try to pick up the white one.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
It doesn't
um,
move any more than.
Okay, when you touch it, you get kind of a lightheadedness, but it doesn't seem to be dangerous. But you get a lightheadedness, but you can't budge the stone at all, even with your great strength.
I tell these guys, when it did.
It's just like not moving.
Yeah, I can't move it, but it felt weird.
Okay,
Yes.
so white is lightheadedness. I'm gonna go try out the red one.
An equilibrium of elements frames the world. My power is stabilized between the ether and the void, 2 opposite but balanced orbs.
Between the void. Well, all right.
Stabilized between the orbs.
Between everything, it's in the middle. Walk
Wylock, you
into
seem
the
to
middle.
remember when you came in the gate, there was something about elements on the gate of the temple.
Right.
2 opposite elements.
Right. And it was
Fire. And
fire and ice.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
We
Right.
can't pick up the stones.
We haven't tried the fire or the ice one yet.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Maybe we should do that.
I agree. Why don't you pick up the fire one?
All right, I'll go ahead and pick up the fire one because I knew that was going to happen. I do it with sneaky panache, so you know that's always the thing. All right, I will try to very carefully, without making a really strong grip on what might be something fire or lava.
Right.
Kind of a little touch on there if it doesn't feel like it's going to burn the crap out of me. Try to do a lift or maybe a slide, like maybe I can slide it around or something.
It doesn't budge at all, but the stone is definitely warm. Not enough to burn you, but it's
Right,
warm.
but it's clearly like okay, the stone is radiating heat. Okay, all right, well that one.
We're gonna fifth element this bitch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take my lantern, light it, and then bash it on the so the oil gets on it and it lights that stone.
Yeah.
At least temporarily on fire.
Right.
Then, do we have water skins?
Water skin.
yeah, we do,
I got a
we
water
do.
skin.
Go up
Yeah.
and spit
Someone
on
else
one.
go to that one and pour your water skin on it.
Okay.
I'm already over here. I'll head to this one.
Okay, so the eyes kind of split. One's looking over here, one's looking over
All
here.
right, now we
All right,
I'll,
I'm gonna do the water skin.
You hadn't seen it do
on
that
top
before.
of the water.
I'll grab a handful of maybe dirt or dust off the ground.
Okay,
or something.
this all seems exciting. You've got it. You've figured this out, and you light it. You light it with the oil. You dump the water on it, and you stand there, and nothing happens.
I'm sorry, whose idea was this?
So the archaeologist is like,
Okay, so the guys who've studied this.
He has two staffs. Is there anything different about those two staffs? The one he used to get.
well,
us in?
one he got in here with,
That's the magic. That's the
Yes,
one
they
we
don't
pulled.
have
That's the one I.
anything.
and when you
blasted.
look at the staff, it's definitely glowing more in this room than it has in the rest of the temple.
I'm
Like it had a slight glow to it, but now it's like radiating
Was,
light.
was he the one that was getting mouthy and telling me, "You figure it out, man"?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and grab him by the collar and drag him right up there.
Okay. What are you doing? I'm your boss. I pay you.
So
You're my hiring. When we get back
right
to
up into the middle.
Mycenium, I shall tell everyone about your misdeeds, and you shall be shunned. I tell you, shunned.
Right into the middle, in
Short
the
freak.
middle of all this, right in the center. Because
You drag him right to the center.
Yeah.
All right.
Middle of the skull of death.
Does it say the elements around the earth and what did it say on the step again?
Uncouth.
What did it say on the step again? The elements around.
Yeah, it says an equilibrium of elements frames the world. My power is stabilized between the ether and the void, two opposite but balanced orbs.
Is there anything in the eyes like holes or openings or look like something fits in there? Or?
Yeah. They're definitely recessed though.
All right.
Alright, can I try to move the blue, touch the blue stone and try to move it at all?
They won't budge.
Won't budge.
But when you drag him into the center here, the staff glows even brighter.
I see. Surely that
So
staff is. Gonna
okay,
be,
so I'm gonna grab. What color does it show? Like a color, like a red or a? Doesn't matter. I'm
It's
gonna
just
grab
glowing
this-
like a white
I'm gonna
light.
grab the staff out of his.
Okay, you would just rip it out of his hand?
Yeah.
Okay, he can't resist you. He's not strong enough. You
is
just
it-
easily
is it-
rip it up from his hand.
Start moving it around like in a circle,
Okay.
facing each stone. Does it seem to glow more when I? direct it
When you
towards
when you
something?
come to the red stone, it glows more. You're kind of like swinging it around like this.
Yeah.
Like a
in
clock almost.
Just to see if it
yeah,
like a
yeah.
directional
There's a
thing, if it
noticeable
does
difference.
anything.
It glows more on the red, and it glows more on the blue.
Okay, walk up to one of those with it, I guess.
Can we like?
Well, actually, whatever the first one that it does, then that's the one I'll walk up to.
Okay.
So, be it red or blue, I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Touch it with it. Does it react to it in any way? Like,
When you touch the staff to it,
yeah.
the stone kind of shudders, like moves. Like the first you've seen the stone move, it kind of goes.
Grab it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we push it with it? Does it seem to levitate with the staff?
When you
Follow-
pull the staff up, it actually lifts the stone up.
Okay, there we
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
Eyeball.
Okay, yeah. We'll put it in maybe one of the eyeballs, I guess.
Which one do you want to put it in?
Left.
The red was on the left. You're right.
Left.
The left?
Yep.
You sure?
Well, that eyeball's looking at that one, right? Does that eyeball correlate to that eye socket?
As you start to move toward the center, they're looking at the staff holder,
So they're
looking
both
at-
following
directly at
me.
the staff holder.
Okay.
So is that the one you want?
Was it? I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure if I meant like looking at the front, the red was on the left and the blue was on the right.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'll go left.
Okay.
Let's go. Just do it.
You drop it in. just gently settles into the socket. Boop.
Doesn't actually release from the staff, or
And you hear the door. You hear a lock on the door go.
Okay. All right. So do the same.
The
with
blue one?
The blue.
Go with the
Yeah.
blue one?
Pull
Alright,
blue
well.
and.
we'll rock it and see what happens there.
So you guide it over. You hear another lock go, and the door kind of just slowly creaks open a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice, and then the eyes stop looking at you.
Huh. That was creepy. Thank you.
Done.
Good job.
Right then. All right.
All
right.
Yeah, you remember the order of the eyes because that's the clue. The front gate has the red eye and the blue eye. Yeah.
And yeah, and when
Yeah.
you brought that little guy
Yeah.
out with
Yeah,
Samoan or whatever, he
yeah.
had different
Yeah.
colored eyes.
Yeah.
So
All
All right.
right.
All right. Let's
Cool.
truck on through.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Good job,
Nifty.
guys. All right, so you move on.
All right, we gotta move everybody off here.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty fun puzzle.
That was good.
Paint job on that.
Thanks. And I thought it fit really well with the
Absolutely.
theme. All right.
Dave, do you remember when the internet times out?
Around 5 o'clock, a little after 5.
A little after 5. All right.
Are
We're
we
at
doing-
4:23 now.
Okay. Okay.
Worst case, we'll hit start recording.
Okay.
We can take the last bit and upload it later. It'll just be in 2 videos.
Got it.
Okay, so you come into the next room, and you see a door up ahead, just like the other. And you see it. A tabernacle to Sumuho.
Yeah.
'Cause they got the
But
red
you also
one.
see
Right,
That
the
marble
red.
looks good.
But you also see lots of bones.
Lots of dead stuff.
That is wicked interesting blend of colors on
And
it.
the archaeologist's like, we've made it. It's like no one stepped too far into the room.
I did not give him the staff back, by the way.
Okay.
Little
Okay.
mouthy little.
Okay. So he's like, no one stepped too far into the room. The tabernacle will kill you.
I'm already thinking about pushing them into the room.
Is it me, or can anybody in this world claim to be an archaeologist? There's like no professional stand, no license, no training. Yeah, I don't. You figure out the puzzle with the staff because I'm trained and you're academic and you're just guys.
I need to see your accreditation.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You need published
You
articles.
big dumb
recently.
warrior.
Yeah.
Step back, Eric. I got this.
See the bodies?
Another door back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just totally open. And you see it. You see a magnificent light coming from the other side.
Like a sunlight type of light, or just a different.
More like a magical type
Okay.
light. Yes.
So it
It's
doesn't-
sparklies in it and all that kind of fun
Doesn't
stuff.
necessarily seem to be the way out, but
So they
Does
say.
that-
So
does-
Zamil says, "I need the staff to continue."
does the staff seem to be doing anything? As we
It's
entered
just
this
lightly
room?
glowing.
Yeah, give it back
Not as
up.
much as it was,
No.
but so. Do we trust this guy?
Only I know the incantation to continue. If you don't give me the staff, and I've practiced 10 years to do this incantation correctly. If you say it if it's said incorrectly, we will all die. Give me the staff and let me do the incantation.
Give him the staff. Give him
I
the staff.
give
Give him
it-
the
Other
staff.
options.
I give it to him, but I'm getting ready for something because I don't trust the guy.
Oh, you don't
I
trust him? Okay.
Yeah.
Scotty, with that
Yeah.
in mind, I
That's
am
off
going
with this.
to make sure I have the daggers drawn for potential backstab in case this goes further south than it already
Yeah,
has.
yeah, that's what like I'm getting ready to.
Okay, so Zamil walks up, and the other archaeologists come up, and they're kneeling before the.
She's still dragging that bag of treasure.
She kind of dropped it in
Plates.
the corner here, but yeah, she is still dragging the bag of treasure.
Good.
So they're kind of kneeling and doing a prayer or some kind of praying, and Zamil says, "We have finally come to summation. We have come here to destroy Sumuho. And we have been on this quest for years, and now we will finally end the evil of Sumuho by the power of the sun god. We shall destroy Sumuho." And he takes a staff and smacks it against the face here on the tabernacle, and a huge explosion of light happens from the tabernacle, and you're all kind of blinded for a second. Everybody make a dex check of 5 or 6.
I knew it, that son of a.
May I?
2.
2.
All right, dex
I'm
check.
going
Now, is
down.
that an agility? Do I get another?
That's agility, yes.
So
sorry.
I can take a
fell,
second roll.
Didn't make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only
Yeah,
made
you
two.
can-
I
yep,
can make a
yep,
second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You get another.
Yes.
Okay, you stand on your feet, but you're kind of blinded.
Yeah.
And as the light starts to fade, you hear the flapping of wings.
Dude.
see standing before you no longer
Are the archaeologists,
Of course
Uh-oh.
not.
but some kind of Leonin creatures that they've transformed into. It's like, you got us this far, fools. Now we shall destroy you and finish the job.
That one up on the top is mine.
You get her treasure when
So
you're
you
done.
think that's
though.
the staff? That's the staff they
I'm
had
the closest to the
that you gave him.
bags,
Okay. So we lied about the tabernacle. There is no danger. They simply sacrificed victims to this foul god. And now there shall be no witnesses. All right.
All right.
So who wants to go first?
I
I'm
guess.
trying to stand up.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Yeah.
I
So-
will.
Everybody want to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't move, but you can stand up.
All right.
Okay.
Am I able? I'm able to move. And
You can
respond
move, yeah.
with- all right. I'm going to go ahead and try to pop an arrow in the one closest to me.
Okay.
Four would be 3.
I got 5.
All right. May I throw a coin and re-roll?
Sure can.
Big 6. Big 6. Big 6.
No.
Oh no!
Oh.
Hey, so that's the thing.
All right. So yeah, you don't take any damage, but
Right. Right. But
the arrow, he flaps his wings as the arrow like streaks to him and kind of throws the arrow off course. His mighty wings. All right.
All right. I'm gonna blast the guy on top.
Okay. Oh, with holy.
my holy light.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Ah!
Then I get a little red jobby, right?
Yes.
There. Woo! All right. One use.
All right. Who's next?
Can we make an action now that we're standing?
Yeah, you just can't move.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to shoot an arrow, seeing as how I got that bow and those rickety lizard man arrows. I'm shooting one at him, aiming more towards the staff hand or side of his body. He's holding that staff.
Oh, okay. Are you trying to knock the staff out of his hand?
If possible.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can hit him.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
No.
That didn't happen.
Okay, he blocks it. He's like, ting!
Me?
Your turn.
Okay.
I do believe.
I want to take what's left of my water skin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spread it out or shuck it out so there's a stream of water on the ground. Then my flask of oil, I dump that out and flint and tinder it. So it's like Back to the Future. You got the 2 streaks.
Uh-huh.
One's water and one is fire.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing for now.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So these guys flap down.
of course they do.
Okay, thief, roll it. 3.
5.
-1.
Nice one.
4. Sorry.
Okay, so you're fighting him off as he's bearing down with his great sword on you. Nice. All right, Brack.
5.
5. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, we're holding off each other. Ching, ching, ching. You see the staff beginning to glow, and it blasts down at the cleric because you hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 4 points of damage.
Good.
So this dark energy beam goes shoots down.
Okay.
That ain't no joke.
All right, they're done.
They're done.
Okay.
Our turn.
All right.
I'm gonna blast him back. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Blast another 6.
Oh bang! Bang!
Take that. I can
All
do
right.
this all day.
He is pretty charred. Nice.
All right.
All right.
Next.
All right, I'm taking a swing at.
Cool.
You got a 4.
5. So 1 point of damage. That's
Oh
your
wait,
roll.
I get to do. Do I get to do 2?
No,
I don't.
not for combat. Just for a strength check.
All right. So take
Unless
one
you
hit.
roll a 6.
So I get 1.
Yeah,
1 point
you lose
up.
1. Unless you want to re-roll it with your magical armor. But that's not very much, so I
No, yeah,
I don't
no,
think I
I'll
would.
hold on to that one.
I don't think I'd worry about it.
I'll go ahead and continue my melee with the other.
Okay.
Birdman.
5.
6 of 5.
So 1.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Oh no, you got 5. So it's an even, Steven.
Even,
So
even.
ching, 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 ching.
Alright.
So no one gets the upper hand.
All right. I'm gonna let me know if I'm taking too much liberty.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
I'll let you
use
know.
my other freeform magic.
Uh-huh.
So I remember that the ritual was like a 3 or 4 part ritual.
Right.
And I'm recalling it. So my eyes glaze over, and the first part, I'm actually able to scoop up some of the fire that's on the ground, like it were tangible, and then the water is able to come up, and then the 2, I can see them bridging and binding together. Not in this plane, no one else could see it, but I'm able to because of part 3 of the ritual or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start to begin to try to bind the elements together here in the temple of
Sumuho.
since it's lacking a god now.
Yes.
And I'm going to attempt to reproduce the ritual for immortality that I found by binding these together.
Okay.
This?
Roll a 12.
All right.
Six-sided die.
At minus 12.
All right. You have to roll a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Got this. Got this.
2.
Okay. Yeah, you got a coin.
2.
Oh.
All right.
You're trying to pull the power in. It's just.
All right.
Okay.
That's my turn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about him trying to become a god?
If he gets us out of
Well,
here, I'm really
last
willing
the lion
to,
wings, last
think
the
about.
lion.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So all of us burned our turn?
Yep.
We did.
Wait, did you hit anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I
Okay.
tried to.
Yeah.
So he's going for you, thief.
Of course.
3.
Not a 1.
Oh, so take 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
So the blades, feel the blade slice into you. Kind of sears into your side.
May I chug a healing potion?
Yes, you can.
Oh, hey!
Oh, here, have a coin.
Ooh, that's right. I get a bonus. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
And that, turn that into you. Thank you,
Nice.
sir.
Nice. Okay. So he's going to attack the warrior, Brack. Oh, 7.
Oh.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Chosen wisely.
4. That would still put me at 3, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
so you take 3 damage.
Unless
you want to re-roll with your armor.
Nope, I'll take the 3 and chug
Okay.
the healing potion.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Get a coin.
So I'll get all 4 back.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so the staff begins to glow again.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to blast the Brack with it. Ooh, 6 points of damage.
No save.
No save, yeah.
I hate that guy up there.
I
I should
hate
kill him
that
before
guy
he
so
became a
much.
demon.
Yeah.
Well, let me roll first and see.
No,
Oh, there's no roll.
save.
You just
Oh.
take it.
Oh, there's 6?
Yeah, it's a magical thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does armor work on that? The
No,
deflection?
it won't work on that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. We're
right.
in deep.
All right, you guys.
All right.
There will be no witnesses. No witnesses.
All right, I will.
You guys go first.
Let's say I'll go ahead. I know you're thinking.
Yeah,
I,
go
Okay. Well, you've got a plan. Nonetheless, I will strike once again.
So you can see that the like the power of the staff is glowing. Then he's standing on the tabernacle, and like light is kind of streaming down to his companions, and like powering them. They may almost seem to be powering up from the stream of energy.
All right. May I make a change in tactics?
Yes, you can.
I would like to switch to bow mode.
Okay.
And take a shot at my little former employer on top of the tabernacle.
Okay, if you need to make a 4 dex check to avoid being hit by
Okay.
trying to switch your bow out.
But I get advantage on.
You do, yes.
No.
Yeah, roll it again. Oh,
Oh!
nice.
Swing,
Yeah.
flip, bonk.
So just as it looks like he's about to hit you, like you dodge just at the last moment.
All right. So now I may take a bow shot then. Correct?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay.
Want to go for him or the staff?
I'm gonna go for the staff.
Oh, you got a 6. Okay. As he's swinging the staff around, energizing his friends, you hit the staff and it goes flying out of his hand and kind of goes ping, 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 falls down at the base of the tabernacle. He's like, no! And he transforms back into Zamil, and the other 2 transform back into their normal forms.
Oh, it's on
These are their
now.
normal forms.
It's on now, buddy.
And they're like, no! Sacrilege!
All right.
Yeah.
And then these 2, knowing how deadly you guys are, like fall to their knees and beg for their lives. They're like, please don't kill us.
I'm gonna whip my hammer up at that son of a gun at the top. I can knock him right off.
Going full Thor.
While he's like, oh no. He's like, oh yeah. Oh.
Are you going
yeah.
for like a killing blow?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I want to knock him down, but if it takes him out at the same time, then
Okay, so he's begging for his life. This hammer comes smashing down into his skull. And
No,
he
no,
just-
I think he's
no,
throwing it.
up here.
Oh,
this
you're
guy.
throwing it at him.
Him.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
While she's groveling.
Okay, let me roll for him.
And then I get
Oh,
to...
okay. So he has a 1. So you got 2 damage. So you the
He's
hammer
knocked
the
him
hammer
off.
slams into him, knocks him off. You hear him fall with a heavy thud on the floor, and he does. You can see through kind of the archway there. He doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay.
Everyone else tied up right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run forward, grab the staff,
Okay.
and see if it's gonna help me do better. If I learned anything from my previous failure, and if I can use the staff to help attune to complete the ritual, to become the new Sumuho.
Okay. As you're wanting to do that, you feel the staff kind of throb in your hands.
Okay.
That sounded kind of, okay. You feel the staff kind of throb.
Been there. All right.
This is a PG-13 video.
Yeah. So we just.
Sorry about that, guys.
13, yeah, sorry about that. Okay, and the staff is kind of leading you, like wants you to go to the next room to complete whatever would make you become this immortal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
the secret is there.
I
You
go as far
you
that way
feel
as
from
you'll
the
allow
staff
me
the
to go.
secret is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and
Okay. Basically, that's as far as you go this turn, but yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then for my turn, I am going to use heal.
Okay, nice.
6.
All right.
6 on everybody, or just you?
Anyone within sight that needs to be healed.
Okay.
So
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
sweet.
I'm already up to 6.
1, 2,
I'm old.
I feel buff.
4.
All right.
Beefcake.
Nice. All right. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you want to, while these guys are messing around with this muck, do you want to just keep like kind of run
Oh,
in,
yeah.
kind of run in? So
Yes.
you like break into a run and like go to the next room?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you see Wylock just run through the tabernacle, run out to the other room. What are you guys doing? Carrying the staff.
All right. So
I'm gonna.
Are you cackling gleefully?
I have a plan.
We're just trying to be quiet.
I don't know if this takes a few seconds or
Uh-huh.
years to become a god. I have no idea what
Yeah,
it's
you
like.
don't. You don't.
Hopefully
no.
it's a few seconds.
All right.
They're killing me.
I've got rope.
Literally.
Let's tie these guys up
Okay.
and then grab the bag of gold.
I say I'm
But-
grabbing the bag. Do
All
we
right,
want to
I'm
maybe
gonna-
make one of these people our personal baggage carrier?
You guys want to tie both of them up?
Why don't we take the
I'm not sure we can trust them.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, no, I'm saying because if you're not, because I'm gonna deal with this situation.
Yeah, we'll tie them
I'm
up
done with
nicely.
these
There may be
Deal with
something
the
they
situation.
know.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're dealing with her and she's not my problem now,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and do a quick check on that guy, see if he's moving, breathing.
Okay. He looks like he's moving a little bit, but he looks like he had the wind knocked out of him.
All right. Well,
the
he's
fall.
about to have his life knocked out.
It's like, you traitor!
We hired you. You'll never work in the town. You'll never work in the town again. You'll
I
never.
mean,
Yeah, really not worried about that right now. Really thinking about some other stuff.
Okay, you guys are mucking around here.
No. Remember, we still have to get out.
Yes.
Well,
yeah. The
he's-
way back.
he's starting to
The
worry
way
me
is
now
shut.
too.
Well, I'm just saying, we may have to rely on Mr. Super Wizard God to get us out of here potentially. Luckily, we've got a bag full of candelabras apparently for a suitable tribute.
Okay.
Nice.
So you see a very large room up ahead. And this could be your dream come true. There it is. Where is it? So you see up ahead a platform. Pillars. There's all kinds of reliefs on the wall with the glory of Sumuho, the wonders.
For now.
We've already seen the glory.
You see on an altar a wondrous golden skull, the red eye. And a blue
Ooh,
eye.
badass.
Stairways leading up to the altar.
Those are cool.
Very nice.
That is nice looking.
You also see two pillars flanking the altar. Magical pillars. Or Dollar Tree.
Glitter rods.
Yeah. Two braziers flank the altar. Okay. So that's what you see, Wylock.
Just remember, if we see any holes in the ground, we got to use those braziers to cover them. I remember that from one of your videos.
So as you enter, the head says, "Sacrifice your friends to me and become a god yourself."
Oh. I didn't know that. I thought I just had to bind the elements together. The book did not say
do we
anything
hear
about
this? Do we hear this when we come
No,
through
you're
the door?
busy doing your
Oh,
luck.
okay. This is while
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
running
Do
away.
messing around with the guys. You don't hear this yet.
Surely there's some other way we could do this.
There is no other way. And don't call me Shirley.
I require blood. Free me. I shall rule the world, and you shall be the most powerful mortal in it. Free me from this prison.
Just now realizing this is actually Sumuho.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought in a previous room we learned that maybe he was fake.
Right.
Okay.
Apparently, it's real.
Oh. So I'm trying to take the place of a god that still exists.
Right. Well, he's trapped at the moment.
And you tried taking his place.
I'll not offer their blood. I'll not do it. And I released the taps I had on fire and water, and the staff, if I'm able, I'm going to drop it on the ground.
Oh, okay. So, ching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. Don't you want to be immortal?
Yes, but not at that expense. Are you guys hanging in the previous room?
I'm gonna follow him. As
Yeah,
soon
I'm
as
gonna
I'm
follow
done
what's going on because I'm hoping
jabbing
we're gonna
his
find
neck
the way out.
because I saw what happened with the staff the first time, and I don't know what's
So, are you
going
dragging
on.
your little entourage of guys with you, or tying
I'm
them up
not.
and leaving them, or what?
I figured, yeah, once they're tied up, we'll take them along.
Yeah, you
Okay.
know,
I'll haul them around behind
they
me.
can carry stuff with tied hands.
Okay. So, as you enter the room, you're getting that same kind of telepathic message. Just kill one of your friends and you shall release me in the hole, blah, 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 and you shall be immortal.
It's a
Uh,
good thing
the,
the other
uh,
guy's already dead.
I'm sorry, Zariah. What was his name? The
Zariah.
lead.
Yeah, yeah,
Zariah.
yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead?
Oh yeah, I
No.
killed him.
Oh, Zamil, you killed Zamil?
Oh,
Okay.
I killed
Zamil.
Okay. Yeah, Zamil was the leader.
That guy ticked me off.
Then there's
First
Zisha,
breath.
she's the woman, and Zaris is the young man.
Yeah, Zaris. I grabbed his shoulder. Will he do?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And I looked to the other three like, are we
Don't
doing this?
don't release a guy. Is there a way out of here before we release a demon god?
No, this is the only way.
Oh, yeah.
So you.
Probably not going to
Doesn't
get
sound like a
paid
bad
anyway,
idea.
so one of us might as well get something besides some candlesticks.
I've gotten paid. I'm sitting pretty. If this doesn't work out well, I'm
years
coming.
of wealth you could
I'm
just.
coming after you.
I need to buy
Okay.
candles, so
There's the
There-
big bag of stuff.
I got the bag of candles and candlesticks. Yeah. If you want to maybe do that, open a door. We
I
can
was
get
gonna say,
out.
is there a door? Anything in
Pass
this
it.
room?
Doesn't
We're
seem
under-
to be any doors. Seem to be any.
We're
Can we
underground.
walk up and look at that altar and the skull
Yeah. I want to
and
march.
all this
Him
different
up there.
stuff?
So you're all going up on the altar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seeing if there's
But leaving the staff, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm bringing it.
Okay.
Yes. We might be back in business.
Sacrifice to me.
So it still wants blood. That's what it's saying.
Become immortal. Blood for the blood god.
What is your motive in this cosmos?
I am the most powerful on this plane. No god has been able to ascend to it, but I do.
Okay. But what would you
Sacrifice.
say you do here?
I terrorize, I rule, I throw those at my feet to worship me.
How do those gems in the skull look?
You can
David?
have that too.
Can we pry those gems out of that skull?
You want to try?
Well, do they look like they're? You know what I mean? Does it look? Does anything look fishy about it before I touch it?
They look extremely magical.
Hmm.
They could be worth thousands of gold.
Yeah, I want to take one out. See
Okay.
if see what happens if I.
So you're
take
gonna let
one
him
out.
crawl up there and pry an eye out? Everybody?
I'm really okay with that.
Yeah, I don't like
Listen,
the.
he's talking
the-
about
the
bringing
talk
God
of this
back.
guy.
Yeah,
Let's-
I'm thinking
let's-
this guy's a little too.
You
a
pry
little
him
too
out, I'm good
violent.
for smashing.
Okay, so you wrench it out. It's like, no, listen to me. Do not pull the eye.
I'll help him and I'll grab
I'm
the
a-
opposite eye.
I'm on to you now.
I'll grab the opposite eye.
Oh,
so
Do you want to
I'm
let him get the opposite eye, or do you want to take it?
Nope, he can have it.
Okay.
What's this pop and pull?
All
Pull
right.
and pop.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So you take the eyes out, and you're holding these enormous magical gems, right? And they're almost like magnets. They try to pull together like a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Make a strength.
do you want to
check,
let them do that, or you want to keep them apart?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea that they touch.
I really want to let them do that. We can get rid of him once. If one of us can ascend to godhood, if that book was right, if one of us can ascend to godhood and destroy him, we could take its place, its place in the cosmos, be benevolent, raise this temple up as a place of good.
I don't know if I'm into
Are we still getting paid?
propaganda.
Oh, really?
Heard a story
someone
about this
write me-
before. That
All right, you know what? You want to do a little wonder? You want to do a little Wonder Twins action with it? Activate.
Voltron or whatever.
Somebody between the Wonder Twins, or
All
you're
right.
just gonna stick them both together and see what happens?
Man, we lost Gleek a while back.
So I guess we're,
Okay.
we're each holding on to one.
Yeah, why not? What
Put
could
them
possibly-
together?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
All right, so the gems click together. There's suddenly a huge light. You're all kind of thrown back, like. Ah! Ah! And you see the skull vaporize.
That's probably good.
Oh boy.
No, that's bad.
I am reborn. Blah.
Nope, that was
No.
a bad idea.
Should have stuck with my original plan.
You have freed me.
Oh, this is great.
Chosen poorly.
This is
All right,
great.
what now?
So this thing is obviously very large,
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand up and blast it.
So the archaeologists that went flying off.
Yep.
They kind of splatted onto the stones,
Uh-oh.
and their guts and gore just kind of slithered up on the altar and like streamed up onto the skull and like formed partially
Could've
like,
done
formed
it anyway.
Suhumo.
Same end result. Could have done it. We're dead.
Yeah, but we held really valuable gems.
All right, what? All right, what now, guys?
Absorb
I'm gonna stand up and blast him.
Okay. You dare blast a god.
Yup. 6.
All right. Holy light streams down, but seems to be blocked by some kind of invisible shield. It doesn't hit him at all.
Crap.
Your puny powers have no strength here.
Go for the towers.
I was gonna say something.
Take out the towers.
Do the pillars, the magical? Let's knock one over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue,
I already
red.
just made a god, so what
Take
we're
out
just
the
gonna do?
Yeah, so you want to knock a pillar over?
I'm gonna
Okay.
attempt to do
Make
what
a
I
strength
can.
check. You need to get a 6.
And
Oh!
I'm gonna
All
knock
right,
these
so it's like
boys.
you hear the pillar like he's like no. You hear the pillar, the gem like shatters and crushes now. Just
and kills the thing.
the magical pillar like sparks out and the gem on top just shatters against the wall.
Yeah.
And Sumo's like no.
All right. Shall I run over and do the same to the other
Around.
one just to be certain?
Attempt to, I would say.
No.
He hasn't dispelled or anything.
Yeah,
so.
don't leave half the angry,
Yeah.
malevolent god of death left. They'll be fine.
If I could just get the ghost back in the well, everything will be cool, dudes. All right, let's go.
Everything will be cool, dudes.
3.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
roll it again.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, come on. What do I need? A 6?
6. Yep. You get a hernia, but
I'm
that's
not,
about it.
I'm not at power level 9,000 apparently.
All right.
Is there anything from what I read, anything that I've seen, where I might think that the staff could be useful here, particularly useful?
Oh, right. No.
Okay.
No. It's just like a key.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a gem mounted atop the pillar.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try and cast Dark Bolt at it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. You automatically hit it. It's not a moving target or anything.
Sweet.
So you shatter the gem. So the shards go flying across this chamber, and the pillar sparks out. So it was like no.
That is nasty looking.
I know. It's like the Sid Vicious of skulls.
And then
Yeah.
then the skull like settles back down. It's like.
Or the gems back.
And
in
then
the
like
eyes.
then the skull like and it starts to like melt and like melts over the altar and the gems kind of like ooze out from the melted metal and just are laying right on here on the altar.
Okay, let's not.
not.
touch-
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
not play tappy tap with.
Okay, this time.
Well, the receptacle of Sumuho seems to be destroyed now.
This time I'm picking one up and putting it in the urn. With the fire one in one side and one in the other, maybe.
Sure. Why
See if
not?
it.
Okay. So as you do that, a portal starts to swirl out
There we
behind the
go.
altar,
There we go.
and it seems to lead out into a magical tunnel. Do you trust it?
Who's standing closest to this portal?
You're pretty close.
I'll see you.
You
Are.
I'm not
you
going
and
to push
Sneaky.
myself into it.
All right. Fine. I'll stick a finger in the check for traps.
I was going to say.
Okay, it seems like yeah, you can actually see into the portal. It seems like a tunnel.
I
So
will start walking.
Yeah.
okay.
Let's get outta
So
here.
you're able to do that.
I'm gonna
So-
grab the bag full of gold and whatever that the lady left.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you're like hauling the gold.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought I had that. Okay.
Oh, if you have that,
Yeah, I
then
thought
you
I
go-
had it. I was like,
Go for it, then you got it.
The
So I
key,
had
the
grabbed it
staff.
earlier.
Make sure
Okay,
it's not forgotten.
the magic starts to fail, and as you run out the portal, it's the portal seems to start collapsing. Right. So everybody, make a check to get out. This is not a strength or dex or anything check. It's just a check. You have to get a 5 or 6 to make it out. Two of the tunnel collapses on you.
6.
Oh!
Oh.
All right,
Spending one.
Okay.
cash in my thingy.
Oh.
4. Nope.
Oh.
I don't want to make it out.
Oh, you don't? No. Okay.
Stay
You
here and
stay
hang out.
Okay, cool.
Wylock, no! So what happens? He's down there, and I'm out in the desert. Like, I got a bag of gold.
Yeah, you're like running out, and you leap out of the portal, and it suddenly closes behind you, and then you saw your friends trying to make it out, and they're just like slipping in the sand and falling backwards.
Oh my god!
And you just see them get engulfed into the sand. So, anything else you want to do while you're in here?
We're back in the room, right?
No, me and
No, they're
me-
dead.
There it is.
Oh, God.
The tunnel collapsed on them,
They're dead.
yeah,
We got buried
Okay.
in the sand.
and you're trapped.
Down here.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to do?
I want to use these implements with the rituals I know to
Uh-huh.
complete my apiothis.
Okay.
What's that word? Apiothis?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
to assume the divine. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
All
See,
right.
kids, Latin helps.
So,
And Greek.
you have all the time in the world.
I
So you practice a ritual. You're very meticulous, and you practice the ritual, and it works, and you become the new Suhumo.
Oh, I don't get to pick what kind of god I want to be?
No.
Oh.
And the only person to tell your story.
Also, would have been nice to know from the book.
So I assume he's still down there
So
practicing the
Suhumo
ritual.
still lives. A new incarnation of Suhumo.
All right.
Buried again underneath the sand.
Waiting for the next foolish party to enter the temple.
Party on.
All right, guys, that's it.
All right.
That was cool.
All right, that big round. Come on, big round.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
That was pretty cool.
Wow, that was.
Thanks.
So you said there's win conditions?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So, what was your winning condition?
Achieve immortality.
He got it.
There you go.
Wealth.
Oh, wealth? Okay. You were the only one
got
that
that?
survived with the most wealth.
Yeah.
So actually, you both win. You can achieve your condition.
I did not pick asphyxiation.
What'd you
I
pick?
chose fame.
What'd you guys pick?
I picked gold,
Wealth? Uh-huh.
so that's what I was after.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he kept breaking urns. Now I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
right.
Every time I was like, oh, he's gonna break another urn. Okay.
Got some magic armor out of that. I don't
exactly.
know.
What was yours, Balder?
Fame.
Okay, fame. Cool. Oh, if you would have made it.
If I would have made it.
What if I tell the story?
Yeah.
You should have seen Balder. He's right behind me, man. I don't know why.
Well, you can tell the story of Balder. you know, to-
Exactly. Yeah, he's fan.
to pay to the tavern patrons that pay you
Exactly.
with drink.
As I surround
All right.
myself with all those
Awesome.
candlesticks.
Awesome, guys. A lot of fun.
Excellent.
That was.
Yeah.
I think we made it before the internet connection crapped out.
What's that?
4:59. So if we made it like 5 minutes to spare.
Ah, sweet.
Oh.
It's still up?
Oh.
Still
Yep,
going
still
good?
going.
Oh, that's funny. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game, and
Yes.
we had a lot of fun. So, a lot of fun with the terrain and the scenario.
Very
so,
cool.
see you guys next time.
See ya.
Hit the stop streaming button, right?
Yeah.